Yeah. Nigga flow so sick, hit rewind. Little bit, call my phone, hit decline. Nigga want me to phone, but tell him keep trying. Been ballin' on niggas, I done retired.
Yeah, one time, turn the beat down. Let a nigga go crazy, see now. Fell off, got it back, had to retry. Bitch out when shit, had to remind.
Excuse me, it's Big Dog, straight drop. Yeah, I'm white, mayo. Everything good as a 10-4.
Pour up some drink, roll up some ganja. I'm about to blow like a motherfucking roster. Big dog status, you know I ain't flogging. Go in the way that I want, I ain't bothered.
Yellow bone women feeling like a mod. She wanna kick it, she want no karate. I just want head, I don't want nobody. Might take a nigga, bitch, that's a rob.
That whole back, stop it, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking option, nigga. Oh, I got your little hoe up on my side like a motherfucking option, nigga.
Big black nigga, my persona. Yes, I'm guilty, Your Honor. Of killing these niggas and fucking these bitches. Yes, I admit to the charges.
Yeah. ABR be the mafia. Tell them ain't nobody stopping us. Lot of sucker niggas wanna copy us. Still dripping on the floor, you can mop it.
Let me pop my shit. Niggas be killing me. Gotta swap my shit. Niggas watch my shit. Since you niggas stealing, well, let me lock my shit. Let me stop my shit. Yeah, I'm from the bottom, but that don't stop not shit. Bitch, I'm an underdog. I mean, underhog. Still, nothing top my shit. Bitch, I'm the truth. And I showed you over and over again. This shit ain't no fluke. This is the proof. I set the bar in this bitch, and I'm gonna...
Peace, peace, peace. Peace and paradise to all American Aborigines. Supreme Chief Holidays in the motherfucking building. Hey, that was the Underhog, Mr. LV, and A-State Band Runners. Shout out to Arkansas in the building, y'all. That was Underhog, y'all. Go check that album out. Came out the top of the year. He said, he had to lock his shit. Niggas was stealing, he had to lock his shit. Sheesh. Shout out to Mr. LV. I want to say peace and paradise to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let me just go ahead and get started. See who up in here. I got Sister Soul in the building. Truth Master Dre, Dixon 99, Free Papu, DJ ZPE, DBPA, Master Green, the Hyena Chief, Takeoff Tyson is in the building. I want to say peace to the guys, man. Shout out to everybody, man, tapping in on the early. Definitely appreciate everybody, man, in the building. I see Daphne in the building. Peace, Empress. How everybody doing today? Yeah, man, it's lively. We got a few things to talk about. Just want to say we're going to be on the American Heiress tonight, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. So stay tuned for that, man. We got some information we'll be dropping over there tonight. You already know, man, who are the first Americans. Probably gonna be playing some stuff a little later on that. But yeah, who are the first Americans? The first American movie, our documentary, docu-series is coming out. It's our first movie. I like to say it's a movie because everything is a movie, y'all. You know what I mean? This is especially when we're talking about our ancestors and our heritage and things like that, man. This is all a movie, man. It's all about you guys are part of making history. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are living history right now. You know what I mean? So once again, salute to y'all. Salute to the greatest chat room. Salute to everybody's gonna be listening to this, man. Later, we definitely appreciate y'all. Just want to say, we in the building. You're not. Yeah, peace to everybody. See El Boria in the building. Peace to the guy, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to DJ. DJ, thanks for the email. Came through the other day, man. They were definitely looking for DJs, guest DJs for up and coming shows that we're developing. right now. Y'all know about I Don't Give a Fuck Sports News and Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's about the culture. So yeah, if you're a DJ, you're an artist, you're a personality, you want to be a personality, you're aspiring, you're a model, you're an actress, talent. We're looking for talent. So hit us up, chiefholiday@gmail.com. Tap in, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Only builders over here. Only builders over here. So shout out to all the builders. We definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're gonna be on American Airs tonight at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Y'all do the math. Appreciate everybody, man. I see Copper Color Tie in the building. Shy Alpha's in the building. Kia Mitchell. Peace to the guys, man. That's right, man. Scalp that like button on the way in. Like, share, please, and subscribe to the revolution. We definitely appreciate everybody, man, tapped in. Yeah, man, just kind of want to give a recap, man. Y'all know we've been on this this media blitz, marketing, promoting this movie. Y'all know the first one was Aboriginal Power. I don't know if you guys caught that build. It was a great build. We went in over there, dropped some information, dropped the movies. I want to say shout out to Big Aboriginal Power. Always supporting, always holding down. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't subscribed to the Big Aboriginal Power channel, go subscribe to that brother's channel as well. Support that brother and his energies. We definitely appreciate him and everything he brings to the table. Yeah, then so where we go next? Yeah, I'm about to be tripping. I forgot. Wait a minute. I might have been looking. Might have to look at the schedule. We've been kind of busy last couple of weeks, man. So I just want to say shout out to everybody. I know we was on Truth channel so far. Well, Original Copper Empress Hober did some work over there. Sister Soul Main Radio, we was over there. Shout out to Sister Soul. Westside Kulik did a build over there as well. Y'all go check that out. If you guys like, not every build was something different. We're dropping something different tonight over on American Airs, and then tomorrow night we're gonna be over Mrs. Lyrical Neville's channel. So check that out. We're gonna be catching the Matriarch Express tomorrow night, y'all. So be on the lookout for that. But tonight we're gonna be going in American Airs, man. So we're gonna be dropping some dope information over there tonight, y'all. Probably some shit you ain't never seen before. Y'all know how I get down. I want to say you tuned in to the greatest of all motherfucking time. It's your Sahab, and I come in peace. So I'm gonna say peace to everybody. See Haru, the Duke of the Great Lakes, is in the building. Willie Lily's in the building. Raina Leona. I'm gonna say Brandon Rogers, Big Yos Rios in the building. David Bell. I'll say peace to the guys, man. Hey, oh, and if you guys want me to come on your channel, if you got a channel, hit me up, chiefholiday@gmail.com. Hit up the CEO. Shout out to the CEO, is always in the building, y'all. And y'all already know what it is, man. If you haven't went to weare2am.com, go check out weare2am.com. Get you some cheap Billy drip. We got some bunch of stuff over there, man. You know, I was talking about earlier. I said I was a pyramid stalker. You know what I mean? Go get you a pyramid stalker t-shirt, man. Shout out to the goddess. Peace to the CEO, holding down the community, y'all. Seen somebody say the other day that the CEO is one of the hardest working mods. It's well beyond moderation. You know, they do work offline. And so shout out to the CEO. And peace to the great people over there at 2 a.m. Peace to the guys. Let's say, who else we got in the building? Yeah, man, I want to say shout out to everybody, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. Uni One is in the building. Make sure I got everybody. Definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all can be anywhere else. I see Omega in the building. Red Skin. Soul Gaia Healer, Holistic Metaphysics and Services. That's what's up. Okay. Peace. Make sure you got everybody, man. Jim Jones in the building. Fishing with Ammo Joe's in the building. I want to say peace to the guys, man. We definitely appreciate everybody tuned in, man. Like I said, if you haven't shared this on your social media, we give you some time. You're not going to miss nothing. I'm just talking shit right now. Go ahead and share it on your social media, man. Y'all already know, man. Hashtag share my shit. I know how I get down, man. Shout out to PG in the building. Hey, man, shout out to all the haters tuned in too, man. It's okay, man. You're going to learn something today too as well. So just want to say shout out to y'all. Hey, we got somebody coming through a little later on who would classify himself as a Mexican, you know, a Chicano, some of these terms that, you know, some of these guys classify themselves. But this particular guy's gonna be coming through today. We're gonna give him the opportunity because he has so much to say on Instagram. So I wanted to give him the opportunity to come over today. So we're gonna give this brother an opportunity to come over today and speak on what he got going on. So I want to say shout out to everybody. I see Snake God in the building. Ultralight, peace. Shout out to Ultralight in the building. Yeah. Muffy Duffy, Black Wolf, Mississippi's in the building. Piece of the God. A Cersei, aka two times great Grand Tomb Rising. That's right. I definitely don't give a fuck, y'all. Y'all already know it's Mr. I don't give a fuck. Y'all know what it is, man. Hashtag share my shit. I'm gonna say peace to the guys, man. Hey, yo, let's get that 30-second. Yeah, man. And it's just a lot of times, man. Look, it's just we got a 30-second little clip, right? What you got right here? Trey Ali. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this Trey Ali in while we got some more people coming in the building, yeah. Let's go. Applying pressure, yeah.
Yeah. I'll tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. I'll tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. Brett had my bet before we started, bitch, I'm Caesar. Came from the get-go, knew my status, he ain't needed. He fresh out the pen and I'm just happy, kid for breathing. Whole time bitch was scheming, I seen but I ain't seen it. Hanging around the niggas who think smart don't make you bigger. Hanging around the niggas think they hard don't make you killers. Hanging around the niggas you just met, they ain't your niggas. Heard they snatch you up trying to play cool like shit was chillin'. Loyalty ain't cool no more, niggas rather be hoes. Lucky I don't pimp no more, I would've put you on. Gangsters ain't the same no more, don't give a fuck about they name no more. Homie ain't the same no more, she bang them folks, she bang them folks. I came from the old days, if she broke ways, still look both ways. Never turn the housewife, that shit dead, no way Jose. I wrote this shit while riding in the top down, no shade. Roll these niggas up and then I spark down, propane. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. It's pressure, 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 pressure. It's pressure, 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 pressure. It's pressure. Riding in the floor, I do not kick it with form. AK only fans, all my choppers doing porn. Driving in they chest, them hollows, wreck bitch fucking showing. Cock that bitch backwards, triggers pushing forward. I don't want your paper fee, our money got no gold. Fuck them reparations, restitution, get them gone. Tired of being target, so I target on my own. Handy with the chrome, John Wick, tombstone. Say positive like COVID when testing's in an investment. Avoiding jabs like Whitaker, critical, they can't stand me. Crazy with the birds versus 10 full captions. Padded room, tools enough, fumes of burning matches. At the nose like gases, just me and some ratchets acting ratchet. We don't need extendos cause we aiming at your pimple. So much dope up in the air, you swear the room on fire. Bodies everywhere, these bitches looking crucified. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. It's pressure, pressure.
Hey, that was the infamous Trey Ali, Pressure. Unreleased music by the infamous Trey Ali, man. Y'all gonna tap in. Y'all already know, man. Turtle Island, 1865. Message to the Black Man. All of that, man. Trey Ali, man. setting the soundtrack. Him and a few other brothers. There's 3,000 Threads, King Isaiah. Shout out to them brothers, man. Changing the frequency. You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate that. I see Ab TV in the building. Original American 92. Original Intellect. What's we got in here, y'all? Let's say peace to the guys, man. Peace to everybody tapped in. Johnny Alps. Make sure I got everybody, man. So thank you guys for tapping in, man. We definitely appreciate you. Like I said, y'all could be anywhere else in the world, man. Y'all tuned in right here, man. I want to say thanks, Al, for telling people, sharing this stream as well, bro. Appreciate that. Y'all, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and put this link out here, y'all. I got this guy coming in. We're gonna have a little sit down, so I guess we can chop it up until he gets in. He's gonna be in about 20 minutes. So 5 my time, 8. His name is G-Rod. G-Rod's gonna be coming through, y'all. So I wanted to kind of talk to the tribe today, man. We had a few things we wanted to put out there. Like I said, hold on 1 second. Shout out to Kevin Gibbs, Coffee and Kush TV. Master Green said, peace to the royal panel and the bombers chat known. That's right, man. Thank you, Master Green, for the super chat. Definitely appreciate that, y'all. Link right there, man. We're gonna chop it up. Got a few questions, man. I want to ask, chop it up with a few of you guys. But like I said, I've been noticing, y'all. You know, like I said, I wanted to get kind of segue into the build we're gonna have a little later with G-Rod, who classifies himself as a Mexican. Now I know you guys remember we had played the clip of the guy who classifies himself as a Native American. And he was asking the question, were Mexicans Native Americans, right? And you know, it's just a weird thing how they use the Native American term and how they apply it to different people. You know what I'm saying? They even apply it to Nyan Luzia. They apply it to Tainos when it's convenient, right? You know what I'm saying? But these are social constructs. And once again, Mexicans are social construct. Tainos are social construct. Blacks are social construct. Whites are social construct. African is a social construct. Okay? These terms are social constructs. So once again, these people are creating terms, right? And it's just like, yo, if you're speaking the language of the oppressor, you think like the oppressor, right? If I write something, if Lil Yost writes something right now, he wants us to feel how he was feeling. Think, right? Like, I don't think nobody writes something, right, and they put it out for publish and put it out for the world to read, that they want you to start drawing your own conclusions, whether it's a fictional or non-fictional book. The writer is writing, right, for you to think the way he thinks or she thinks, right? And usually these people, right, have people who have not just put batteries in their back, but they basically programmed your mind. You know what I'm saying? Ty Day used to say a lot of people still have floppy disks. They needed to upgrade their systems, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Ty Day to y'all. You know, we're talking about just having a system, right? These people have programmed you. How you think, right? So when you go to sleep, your imagination is programmed. Your dreams have been colonized. We say this all the time, you know, if you can't master your dreams, you're controlling your reality. It's hard to go to sleep and beat the boogeyman in your sleep. You see what I'm saying? So you definitely ain't gonna be able to wake up and beat him if you can't beat him in your imagination. You know what I'm saying? It's just like talk about the Matrix, you know what I'm saying? In your construct, you could do whatever you can think of in your construct, especially if somebody's in your construct, in your mind. So if Freddy Krueger's in your brain whooping your ass, like, come on, that's only a manifestation of your thoughts and reality. You understand what I'm saying? So you went to sleep afraid of Freddy Krueger, aka twins. You understand what I'm saying? Or loving them, or or honoring what they bring to the table. So a lot of times, like we had a conversation with the brother this morning. I love that conversation with these brothers. You know what I'm saying? Be able to what I want to say. I feel like when we have these conversations, like we can't have a conversation like I don't think that we can have a conversation like this amongst ourselves. So when we have it with those guys, it allows us to, if we don't get to arguing with them, going back and forth and going, you know, getting crazy, right? It allows us to get information out that wouldn't necessarily get out. So people that would think the way they think are watching as well. So they sit back saying, yeah, I feel the same way too. So we have to show them. So a lot of times it's I know it gets frustrating for us to talk to these same guys who are telling us the same dumb shit all the time. Right. So for me, I like to just go to the root shit. Right. If we're gonna go weeding, right? We're not gonna just at the top of the weed, we're gonna get the root and deroot it. We're gonna get up in there and pull this motherfucker out by the root, right? So you don't go to the you know what I'm saying, the end of the root. Of not, that weed is gonna grow again. See how that work? So what we're saying is we're trying to get to the root of this problem, right? The root of it. And once again, having this conversation with people, right? Once you focus on just the root of it, right? Because once you start talking about other things that are maybe limbs, maybe leaves, and even some of the fruit, right? Some fruit that you can't eat, right? Can't grow on, has no calories, right? So these trees need to be uprooted, okay? So when these people are, it's an analogy, when these people are pulling out information that comes from a poisonous fucking tree, right? This poisonous tree is called the out of Africa hypothesis, right? Now, what's so poison about this tree is, right, the fruit that this poisonous tree bears, right, is contagious, right? You get sick and you're contagious, and you get other motherfuckers sick and contagious. They don't even have to really eat the fruit, but just being around your dumb ass, they get sick, right? Think about it. They get sick too, right? Just osmosis. A lot of people haven't read a lot of these books. They don't know anything about Darwinism. They didn't get that deep into it or whatever, right? So they following motherfuckers that have bit this fruit, have eaten this fruit, and now they walking around, right? Putting everybody else to sleep. Okay? This is what's happening with the out of Africa hypotheses, right? Now, everybody that's against us, right? Especially on the Native American side, what we're going to hear today is a Native American, a mestizo, a Mexican, right? Who wants to tell us who we are and where we come from, right? Now, it was interesting. I was checking out shout out to Aboriginal TV. The dude you had on there yesterday, he considered himself a Mexican. I didn't know. I didn't understand how he would consider himself a Mexican living up in Canada. You understand what I'm saying? It's just really weird, you know, how the things that people say, you know what I'm saying, what they're attaching themselves to, right? He looked like Tom Brady's uncle. He looked like a straight pale skin. Now, he sounded like if you just close your eyes, you didn't see him, he would sound like he had some type of Hispanic in him or something like that or whatever. But for the eyes to see, he looks like a pale skin, right? Now, the craziest thing ever, right? He couldn't believe that even the people in his tribe, right, the Maitis, right, were copper colored or Negro first. It's hard for him to believe that. He said that they was mixed. And I think it's really interesting how they mix, the mestizos mix, and I can't really classify him as a mestizo. I would have to classify him as a pale skin, like all the way, you went all the way there, right? Pale skin, Canadian, European. So we know for a fact that the European pale invaders came here at some point in time in history, right? And from them coming here, they didn't bring wives, they didn't bring their children. These men came over here by themselves, a lot of them, right? They fell in love, some of them, right? Married people, human behavior. This is what humans do. When you marry into people's families, right? They allowed you give dowries, you do certain things, you learn their customs. This is what we did. We allowed these people into our tribes, families, nations. Do you understand? They took it over and it's like they came into it, figured everything out, right? Incorporated an exclusion from power. Do you understand? So these same people will believe that those so-called black people that are in his tribe, right, are in there based off of slavery. Because once again, they attach black to African, African to slave. Keywords. Whenever you hear black, right? So they say you black, they're saying that you're a slave from Africa, which gives them social, political, economic power over you in that tribe, right? Because they have been civilized. Civilized means that they believe in the Abrahamic religion, okay? That says that dark skin is cursed. Do y'all understand what I just said? That these civilized tribe niggas, right, believe in the Deuteronomy, the curses of Deuteronomy, Ham, and all that dumbass shit. They actually believe that. Okay? These are the things that they learned going to missionary schools or Indian schools, right? They taught them this through the Bible, to be good servants, to hate your skin as a part of the curses. Do you understand? So this is what these people are doing. So when you see these Native Americans pushing this, right, they're pushing this. A lot of these people are pushing it, and there's some people that we know of that are around in this group that push this information, right? But they still pushing pale skin supremacy. They still push Deuteronomy, unfortunately, right? That's colonization. That's a colonized mindset, because even darker people buy into that. Based off of that, they bleach their skin. They don't even look in the mirror and see dark skin. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Could y'all imagine Sammy Sosa? Weird as he looking right now, right? Every time we look in the mirror, he think he look better because he lighter. Think about what I just said. See what I'm saying? The mind frame that you have to have. So this is the mind frame that they have taught in this system. So in order for us to beat this and win in this system, we have to destroy the caste system. We have to destroy the root of their tree, right? The root of their tree, no matter what they say, is the out of Africa hypothesis that is attached to the theory of evolution. I know y'all be like, Chief, what is this saying? What are you doing? No, well, you want to go argue everything else. That's fine. You want to go argue haplogroups and all this other stuff. You don't have to do that, because anything that's attached to something that is created for social eugenics, social Darwinism, for pain, for oppression, right? Right. Then we shouldn't be pushing that on our people, right? It's like they already, you go to their schools, wherever you went to school at, right? And then they send us back into our communities, right? Hey, we Africans. And we start talking about Africans and all this other dumbass shit, right? That's all late. That's all mid-90s, right? That's new. That ain't, we don't know nothing about Africa and all this other shit, right? That's not something that we grew up with. So once again, this is a social construct. This is social pressure. And a lot of us fell for the social pressure back in the days. We fell for the fucking dashikis and stuff like that or whatever. And I gotta be real, I never wore dashiki. The only reason I never wore dashiki, because I couldn't find one that was made from an African. Listen to what I'm saying. I was so fucked up, right? I wouldn't wear a dashiki that was made in China or Afghanistan, right? I wanted one that was made by Africans with African hands. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I never wore dashiki. Okay? That's the only reason why. So I'm not shitting on nobody that wears dashikis or any of those things, because we all were duped to believing that that's where our power comes from, right? But you're not getting any power by not attaching yourself to your ancestors. Your ancestors are in the ground here. So that's the problem I have with a lot of people that push to push that. Again. About to get him in there real fast, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get another song. Fast. Tell y'all what. We're gonna drop a new song tonight, y'all, by my OG. Shout out to Suda Natural in the building. Shannon Porter. Say peace. Rainstorms in the building. Say Casting Couch. He Wolves. Peace to the guys, man. Thank you guys for tapping in. I see Carly McLean is in the building. Big up Empress. Shout out to all our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean islands. Hey, listen, man, you know, I know we got this thing going around in the community. You know, like I said, this whole concept of tribing up, right? Coming up with that concept was to bring us all together, Christians, Moors, Jews. I mean, Hebrew Israelites, I don't say Jews, y'all. Hebrew Israelites, Nation of Islam, any thought pattern that you had or any school of thought or anything that you would consider yourself, right? So when we said tribe up, it was about bringing everybody together, North, South, Central, and the conjoining islands. So when we say that if the conjoining islands are America, that means that Jamaica is a part of America. That means that Haiti and Dominican Republic are part of America. Now, just because they name those states, right? Because these are states or countries, same shit, right? Just because they name these states and colonize these states don't mean that your mind has to stay named or colonized. Do you understand? Okay, we long before this pale skin was created or whatever, right? Whatever you believe, the Aborigine was traveling by water. We've been traveling by water before these people ever were on this planet, period. Okay, period. That we have evidence of boats. We have evidence of navigating, circumnavigating this plane, this whatever you believe. Okay, we've been doing this. Okay, been doing it. Now, it's interesting to me, right? With all this evidence that we've been here, right? And everybody knows 10,000 BC, even in China, even in Siberia, even in Great Britain, which is now Great Britain, because I don't want to say Great Britain. When you think of Great Britain, you think just not y'all. People start thinking slow. We say Europe, and people start thinking slow. Even though a lot of them say, "Oh, Europa was an African fucking." No, she was a melanated princess. Why she had to be African? Because once again, you are throwing back a term back in time, right? That didn't exist as a descriptive term of the continent or the people. Y'all see how this work? So when we saying this to y'all, and y'all be like, oh, they was Africans and they did this. Well, people who come here from Togo right now do not consider themselves, after they naturalize here in Africa, here in America, they don't change themselves. They don't check African American. They'll check other, and they'll be look Togoan, Nigerian, Guyanan, right? South African American, right? They're not going to call themselves, they're not going to put themselves in that minority position, right? To even join with us. They're not even classifying themselves as African Americans. And it's interesting that we're the only people who are not from Africa that will allow other people to classify us as African Americans. That has to stop. So we got to change that, right? Now, a lot of y'all might be mad about that, but we're going to change that because it's illegal according to the UNDRIP and the ADRIP. The UNDRIP, the United Nations Declaration of Rights of Indigenous People, say that you cannot commit paper genocide. You cannot miseducate the Aborigines or the indigenous people of the land. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So Indian school, point, case, and fact, right, would be illegal. And these would be the things that we could prove, right? We could prove that. And we could prove in a court of law that they did this, right? That's what we're asking for restitution for, right? Now, to me, in my world, hey, first off, in order to stop something, right, to change something, we have to stop them from taking from us. Okay, we talk about this all the time. Why the fuck are Indians? Why the fuck are Negroes, American Negroes, being taxed on our own land? Okay, we're not only exiled on our own land, but we've been taxed on our own land, right? According to American law, the Constitution, right? They do not supposed to be taxing us or counting us. That's illegal according to American law. But they're still counting us. They're still taxing us. They're still regulating us out of business. So when we say, hey man, why don't we have pharmacies no more? Why don't we have this? Why don't we have that? Why don't we have these restaurants, right? We have been taxed out of business, okay? And these same people that got grants, homestead, tax exemptions, and all these things, this is exactly what Dr. Martin Luther King was talking about in I Have a Dream speech, okay? So the exact thing, right, that he was talking about, right, is the same exact stuff that we're talking about today. I'm trying to figure out, for me, for instance, that happened before I was born, and we're still fighting the same fucking fight. We're still having the same conversations that Dr. Martin Luther King was having, that Frederick Douglass was having, right? 100 years ago, 120 years ago, 150 years ago, they were having these same conversations. Okay, how are we still having the same conversations right now today is a problem for me. So that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, we got in here. Sky American in the building. Peace. What's we got in here? Indy Greens. Say shout out to everybody, man. Tapped in. Yeah, man, we're gonna have a nice little conversation today with this Mexican gentleman. Like I said, I told him I was gonna allow him to have the floor and be able to speak on what they want to speak on. Rainstorm, peace to the God, man. What's up, brother?
Hey, salute, Chief, man. Good to hear from you. Been a long time, man. You back from the dead. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's good to hear from you, brother. You've been going in, bro. I've been listening, but I've been on the road, right? So I couldn't tap in you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So down back at home in St. Louis, took my daughter out. We went and ate dinner. You know, she turned 23. Make a long story short, she brought my granddaughter with her.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good time, man. Went to Applebee's and shit. But
What's up, man?
all in all, though, hey, man, keep going, man. That's all I got to say. Because you've been
Hey, man,
tagging.
shout out to Takeoff Tyson, man. I appreciate the Cash App Takeoff, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Support the real, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. And, you know, once again, anything that we're builders over here, man. So it's all about builders. There's only builders, y'all. So shout out to anybody that's supporting the builders. Love on who love you, man. So that's what we're talking about. We got He-Woes in the building too, man. Peace, He-Woes. How you feeling, brother?
I'm blessed, brother.
Salute, cuz.
Salute. He who is. It's he who is.
He who is. Okay. Real quick, brother. I know Dirty from St. Louis, right? Where you from, brother?
I was born and raised in Detroit, but my roots go way back to Louisiana, Alabama.
Talk that
Father, shit. Louisiana, mama, Alabama. You feel me?
Go ahead.
That's
and
right.
I just want to say, Supreme Chief.
Yes, sir.
You leading the game. You hear me? You've been chosen and you've been ordained to do this.
By the ancestors, goddamn.
Just keep doing it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No doubt. Keep doing it. You're inspiring so many people. And we waking up. So many of them are waking up. It's like you say, you should be done arguing with them African, Pan-African, or whatever they call themselves. Be done with that. Man, we got to build. We got to build amongst ourselves. I mean, right. It's good for entertainment. You understand me? But man, we got to realize where we headed. And Supreme Chief, you doing it. Ab TV, doing it. You hear me?
He ain't lying.
Y'all doing it, man. Y'all so far ahead of the curve. And man, I'm 51 years old, man.
Me too, bro.
And I've been knowing the truth forever. And like I say, I pray one day I could chop it up with y'all face to face. I pray one day everybody who follow each other and hop in each other's room, I pray one day we all just can come together and just make a statement that the Aboriginals are here.
Been
And we
here.
ain't going nowhere. Y'all got to run that.
Been here.
They got to run that, man. It's ordained. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. That's all I truly wanted to say was Supreme Chief, and to all my brothers on the panel, keep pushing this because we got to know the truth.
Like I said, my
Yes,
daughter
sir.
came.
Thank you,
my daughter
brother.
came through. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off, Chief. My daughter came
No, you
through. My
good.
grandbaby, man, she was so cute and so beautiful, and everybody in the restaurant like, oh my God, you know, all this and all that, right? And she said there had little chicken fingers and shit. But yeah, I want to be able to teach this to my grandchildren, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Off top, that's bottom
Off
line.
top.
That's 110%, bro.
Man, we can't
Well,
stop.
well, the beautiful part about this, y'all, like we saying, man, we have evidence.
Yes, sir.
Undeniable evidence that we were here first, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know people be wanting to, you know, say a bunch of stuff, but we got to start in the beginning, right? Who was first?
Man, we
Now, who
were.
was on third? Who was on second? Who was here first, right?
I hate
That's the main point that this film that we're producing. It's a docu-series, but this first particular one is going to be dedicated to who are the first Americans. Now,
Yes,
who
sir.
were the first Americans? Who are the first Americans, right? And the beautiful part about
Right.
this, right? Imagine if you're 51 years old right now, imagine from birth, your people, your mother, your grandparents, your uncles,
Come on.
cousins, everybody said, hey man, this is your shit. We never came here. Think about what I just said, bro.
That's real. That's real.
They have us praying to everybody over here. They got us doing all this other stuff, taking our spiritual, our economic capital, our political
Come on.
capital, and throwing it in the trash. Okay,
Come on.
we are not getting no power from taking our spirit offshore. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work.
Yes, sir.
So if you're not tapping in, we said tap into your bloodline. Yeah.
Mhm.
Go through all the paperwork you can go through everything that you can find, go through court documents, go through all these other things, right? But at some point, you're not gonna have surnames. You're not gonna have paperwork.
You
What are
gotta
you
get
gonna do?
rid of that. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You lost now? Because some people say, man,
Right.
I couldn't find myself in the tribe, and they lost. Like, nigga, we predate Charles Dawes.
Man,
We predate.
I love not to cut you off, big bro,
You good, brother?
but I love how you destroyed what's his name? Al Red Wolf or something.
Al B.
Was
Shu. I mean,
Was that you the other night? No, it was
I know that was Ab TV.
Ab TV. Whoever
Ab murdered.
brought- man, he murdered him, man. That was so beautiful. That's game over.
He's
There's
trying to
no
walk it down.
questions. It's no questions, no answers, nothing. You
No.
know who we are.
Hey, the last thing they got. Hey, what about DNA?
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
nigga, put your ass in a tube yourself, nigga.
Go get your
The
like I
fuck
say,
wrong
go
with
sit
you?
down, little boy, in the corner.
Hey, Ab asked dude last night. He said, "Yo, can anybody get your tribe off Spit in the Tube?" No. Okay.
Exactly.
Garfield done
Spit
took
your ass up,
18 of them,
Man.
and he can't get in no tribe. They not even like you. Nothing. You can't get no tribe based off of this fake ass DNA stuff, right? So when these guys are saying it, right, but the reason why I'm attaching DNA, right, because you can't have these haplogroups without the out of Africa hypotheses in the theory of evolution. Now, we was talking to Not a Coincidence, right, yesterday, right, and he was talking about, oh no, the out of Africa hypotheses doesn't. Well, he said theory is not attached to the theory of evolution. Now, he does not fuck with the theory of evolution, but he must have lost. He must have seen the memo when we destroyed Setium. When Seti was talking about, I don't fuck with the theory of evolution, right? And I've been knew Seti didn't fuck with the theory of evolution, but then he'll turn around and say that everybody came out of Africa. You can't come out of Africa unless you evolve out of Africa. Okay. So the
snapping his neck
documentation
on
that he tried to listen, he act like we haven't read everything that he's gonna pull up, right? So the shit he pulled up literally had at the top the out of Africa hypothesis, right? And then in the thing it said that Homo sapiens walked out of Africa. Now, when we
Where they
pressed him on
walk
that, said, well,
to?
look, there's Homo sapien right there. He said, well, Homo sapiens predate Darwinism.
Like you say, you killed him, man. I heard that
possible?
one. I heard that one too. You destroyed him. It's
Like, how is it possible?
it's no coincidence. He's no coincidence. You destroyed him on that shit. Everything you said was facts. Where you gonna walk to? Out of Africa, man. We been here. Where you going? You walking out of Africa? You ain't even on the boat. That's what he was saying.
Right.
Them cats, man. They so beyond y'all, man. So I just pray to the Most High, the Creator of all existence, that y'all realize that y'all boys is on something different, man. I done seen it all. Y'all boys is on the higher level. You hear me? This gonna change. What y'all pushing? It's gonna change the universe, man.
That's facts, bro.
I just thank God that I'm here alive. I didn't mean to cut y'all off, bro. I just thank the Most High that I'm here to witness, witness it. You see what I'm saying? Like he said, I might not get there with you.
Exactly.
Like I said, I don't want my grandchildren, your grandchildren, anybody else's children to go, damn, I gotta go through the same shit my granddaddy went.
Exactly.
What the fuck? No, this is who you are. This is what we is. You know what I'm saying? That's what Supreme Chief saying. It's like, man, cut the fuck shit, man.
Mike check, yo. What's up, Will?
Hey, man, we got the wise man in the building. Peace, nonetheless.
What's up with it, dog? Yo,
salute, dog.
Yeah, what up, Rain Store?
What's happening?
Who it is, yo? What's up, bro? What's up? Hey, Lil Yo, what's up? That's my man right there.
What's up?
I was gonna come here and show some love to my man, Chief Holiday, yo. You know what I mean?
Bliss up to everybody.
Show some appreciation. Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Gotta show
really,
some appreciation.
I mean, I can't really wait to meet you guys, man, and we could really chop it up, man. Break bread, roll up about 12 of them.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yo, I love y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
None went on the Slice and Dicey tour on Clubhouse.
Yeah, yo. That shit on Clubhouse is like a throwback to the old days when we were just killing niggas with the bullshit, yo. You know what I'm saying? These Pan-Africans be showing up, just gotta kill them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Supreme Chief.
With the info. You feel me?
Hey, Supreme Chief.
Go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir.
After you get done with the movie and you present that and have everybody feeling like they supposed to be feeling, man, we gotta, like you said, we gotta make choose a neutral ground, not neutral, but just a ground, because it's all ours, where everybody can meet, where they ain't gotta go nowhere too far. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, we're gonna make an announcement tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put y'all in something. We had been talking about this tour, this First American tour. Myself, Ab Power, Ab TV, Jaguar, Autonomous One, the Matriarch Express. Anybody that want to be on this, but if you want to be a part of this tour with us,
the Neville's,
holler at us. Hit us up, chiefholiday@gmail.com. Hit up the CEO. Shout out to Raina. Thank you for the cash app or the super chat. That's it. I'm sorry, sis. Thank you. But the point is though, right? Like we gonna come to a city near you. That's what we're gonna do.
Yes,
we can
sir.
tap in with
That's
whatever.
what I'm saying. We gotta open this
Absolutely.
up, man. Open it all the way up. Because like you say, Ab TV destroyed old boy last night, man. He destroyed him. He told everything without saying nothing. Because he couldn't answer one of Ab's questions at all. Everything he threw at that man, he couldn't answer him. And then, like you say, he just killed him with the murals on the wall, with the dreadlocks.
That's how you hawk him down. Keep going.
Yes,
keep going.
sir. You scalp him.
Yep. Hawk him down, walk him down. Next.
Yes, sir.
Ab TV, my dirty too, boy. Ab my dirty.
Man, I know the real. Trust me. I mean, like I say, I don't know how the other way to say it, but I'm on a high frequency, and I'm looking down, and I'm seeing everything, man.
That's right.
And it's beautiful.
I've been telling everybody it's scalping season. This is the perfect time for scalping season because it's after the harvest.
They gonna have to deal with
It's
it.
after the harvest.
Yes, sir.
The
This
matriarch
straight
done put the matriarch
Halloween shit.
exactly.
Bring out Jason with
Halloween.
the butcher knife.
Halloween.
These moon cycles, the
Yes,
matriarchs,
sir.
they on frequency, and they're feeding us, they're downloading and letting us know, because that premonition that's in their gut, we as men, we can't get that. But we listen to it.
Yes. And you feel the energy.
Yeah,
Copper color
definitely.
Empress. Man, they have so much energy, they can't wait to destroy. They like, what are we waiting for? You understand me?
Supreme Chief Supreme Chief fucked me when he said hurricane.
Hurricane. Yeah, I heard that today.
Hurricane.
And that's gonna start something. That's hurricane. Her energy gonna produce something in this atmosphere. That's why I say, man, don't stop doing what y'all doing,
gonna get a lot of y'all asses whooped out there. That's what's gonna happen.
Man, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
I don't know about
we
y'all.
gotta prepare. You prepare
it's gonna be
for a
bad when
hurricane.
we wake
Remember,
up,
you
man.
prepare for hurricane season. So that's natural law. So we preparing. So we preparing.
It's gonna be bad when we wake up, man.
We got some strong sisters over here in this community, y'all. Y'all already know.
They some bosses, man. They can't. They like I said, they waiting for us.
Right.
Period, man. Them ladies, them the Amazonian women. Them the first queens. They the earth, man. They the first walking trees. The tree of life was a woman. That's what people don't know. That's why I said don't touch that fruit. But
I know a lot of times though, we talk about, our women have always been, strong, you know what I'm saying, throughout history. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
that's why we did all the great things we did, you know what I'm saying? Because of our people, our ancestors, and where we come from, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we invented all the things that we did. And we're still doing great things under all this pressure. And the reason why they put so much social, political, and economic pressure on us because we're so great. All we have to do is work together. And even if you're working together in small groups and then take those small groups and work with other small groups, we cannot work. At this point right now, it got to be obvious that we cannot work with gatekeepers at this point.
At all.
Hey, Chief, that's why they send in spies. They send in little spies from, like little communities, spies through the networks, because they come in and they see what you're doing, and they go back and how to say in elementary school, because it goes back to elementary, dear Watson. They tattletale. They tell the information to the people so that these people can do what? Exploit your information, because that's all they need is to just send in a spy. They've been doing this for a long ass time, because before the Europeans arrived in this land right here, I got books that talk about the Westo Indians coming in, marrying into tribes, but nobody wanted to stake claim to the Westo Indians because they were the ones rounding up a lot of people in these tribes and selling them off as enslaved people.
That's a fact,
These
bro.
wars,
That's super fact.
the way that they were smart. And then when me and Nunn was on Clubhouse, motherfuckers barking, blowing their lips, the soup blowers, in the wrong direction. We had to come in and scalp their ass, because we even brought up the Royal Niger Company. So you're talking about Ghana, Niger, Togo, Benin, all these different areas,
right?
That
was never colonized, yo.
They were never motherfucking
But they
colonized.
saying they was colonized.
Yeah, they're trying to make you believe that these areas were colonized. These motherfuckers agreed.
Right, never
to
colonized, bro. Africa was never colonized. They sell out. That's fact.
And the airway, airway people, my bad, none, but the airway people.
No, go ahead,
bro. There was a word that was used called Ervanayigba. Ervanayigba means Negro land. That's why you see Negro land on the map. These people were not enslaved the way that they paint these narratives today. They
Fact.
did it through a corporation. They sold their own people out, and we had that
Right.
information. That's why I said when we come to them sources and them citations,
Man.
motherfuckers shut the fuck
Right.
up.
Bring it out. We kick them out. Yeah, we
Bring it
kick
out,
their
man.
ass, yo.
Bring it
Because
out,
look,
little low.
yo, but check this out. Check this out, yo. That's why, cause yo, you break. That's why I appreciate this community, yo, and the knowledge that we was kicking in the back chat because we bringing this shit to the forefront,
Yes,
yo.
sir.
Because look, you can't fucking tell me that it was anything such as somebody called Puerto Ricans. That shit is fake. Because how are you? Your nationality? You're named after a port. How the fuck are you named after a port? That's called Port of Riches.
Come on.
How the fuck are you? That's who you are. You're fake.
Covering up the
Number
border
one,
when.
because you're named after a port.
Come on.
Now let's speak about the Portuguese. The Portuguese is fake, nigga. How you named after a port? That's Port Guinea.
Come on.
Portuguese is Port Guinea.
Come on.
Dutch.
You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, you are not no fucking port. There's no such thing as no fucking Portuguese, bro. That's fucking Port Guinea. That's African motherfuckers taking their mulatto motherfuckers over here and they're trying to act like they Spanish and shit. Yo, they mulattoes and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yo?
Latinos
So
becoming Latinos.
that's why you gotta break down the words. When we was breaking down the word Lotus and all that shit is important, yo.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because you can get you the hijack just by the words. Like how are you named after a fucking port? Your nationality is a port now? You feel what I'm saying? How are you Dominican, which is Dominion, and a republic? Dominion Republic. How the fuck is that your nationality?
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
When the
Shit is
Ayuta people was
stupid.
to the east, your Taino,
Facts.
Arawak people,
Facts,
the
bro. You know what I'm
Anahuac
saying?
to the
May I
west
say
in
something?
Mexico.
May I say something, young brothers?
Mhm.
Facts. What you
Yes,
just
sir.
said, big bro, that's facts. Because,
Facts.
like you say, they port. But like you say, we living
As
on
a port.
we living on maritime law. So
Facts.
so
There you go.
every child come through this thing through what? A birth canal.
Mhm.
Right?
Right? Everything got to
Walk
do
them
with
down, hawk
water,
them
man.
down.
They don't have us on land law. That's where we losing at. If we once we regain land law, they got us working on maritime law, which is water. That's why law, LAW, means land, air, and water. They working us
Facts.
on maritime law, which means once you're born, you come through the canal, which they done made many canals, and they give you a birth certificate. You become a citizen. Now you're on a ship because you're a citizen ship.
Right.
If that
That's
makes
exactly
sense.
what
I
we
don't want to
building
go
on,
over your
bro.
head, man.
That's
But
no, you
Nah,
spitting
you
facts,
spitting
yo.
facts.
But that's why I was always appreciative of Ty Data, Tribe Up, Chief Holiday,
we got to bring it
Omac. You know what I
all.
mean?
We got to
Jaguar
bring it
Omac.
all for
All them brothers, yo. You know what I mean?
Medicine
A1.
man.
You know what I mean? AP. The month,
Yes.
right? Copper Empress, all of us that
Yes.
started over there, yo, because we wasn't about no division.
Mm-mm.
Just like Chief said, yo, we was about everybody coming together and building, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate when Chief say shit, when Chief Holiday say shit, believe me, he representing a lot of people and we feel the same way. If motherfuckers coming in here, Johnny come lately motherfuckers talking shit, believe me, there's a lot of motherfuckers and we don't trust certain motherfuckers, yo.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because we know the deal.
Yes,
We
sir.
know that we can't trust certain motherfuckers, yo. So he take a lot of heat for a lot of our feelings, yo, about motherfuckers. There's a lot of motherfuckers that, yeah, some motherfuckers cool with, and we about unity, but we still don't trust certain
Exactly.
motherfuckers, yo.
And
You feel what I'm saying? Because we don't know what your agenda is.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But we smart enough to hold our own, whether you on that fucking COINTELPRO or not, because you don't intimidate us. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Nigga, we stronger than that.
Man.
You can't defeat us no matter what, no matter where you come from.
Y'all monsters,
You feel what I'm
man.
saying? The
Y'all,
truth is going to prevail no matter what.
regardless, y'all
We the
doing
true
something.
omni.
Like I say, y'all doing
Right.
something. Y'all doing something that's so powerful. Y'all really don't even understand how powerful it is. I mean,
Fact.
truthfully, praise be to the Most High, Creator of all existence. He pointed me to y'all. You hear me? I'm like I say, I'm not new to this.
the internet is new to me. You understand me? The way life is, and the way we're going, and the way y'all headed, and the way and man, Supreme Chief, keep doing what you're doing, and everybody in this community keep pushing it because they gonna know the truth. The truth is everything, and they only got a couple of more years, man. Right. Before everything hit the fan, and it's gonna be on. It's like say y'all setting the footwork.
Hey, yeah, I tell y'all, you know, you know, we pop off, we talk shit, man, but I like to say I'm a supreme servant of for the ancestors, for y'all, for the people. You know what I'm saying? And I know people say this cliche ass shit all the time. You dig what I'm saying? But a lot of us are doing this before the internet.
Yeah, we know your spirit, man.
You should be able to have some type of resume of you doing work in your community. Right? Exactly. This internet shit is internet. After this, we go leave here, take what we heard from here, take what we building on here, and we build offline, bro. Y'all break ground this year. Stop talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite YouTuber, ask them what are they building? What are you building? Because you shouldn't be sitting around waiting on the motherfucker to come build something for you. That don't make no goddamn sense. Come on, y'all. Like, we gotta grow up as a people. I only speak as a man for men, right? I can't speak for the sisters. We have sisters that represent the sisters.
Supreme Chief.
You see what I'm saying?
Supreme Chief.
Yes, sir.
You know what I don't like? Not saying I mean, don't get it wrong. But man, you waste so much energy trying to prove to these Pan-Africans and whoever the fuck else. And it's like your resume is good in what they call the heavens. You good with the ancestors. You hear me? And I hear you trying to go allude to that, like, man, y'all is behind. But it come a point in time where you got to just say, okay, I'm done arguing with you clowns.
Hey,
what's that little boy name? Cash.
Let me tell you the reason why I don't do that. Right?
Come on.
I remember when it wasn't a community, and I know a lot of people that's listening. I know personally that were Pan-Africans at one point, and they got this information, and now they're pushing. They found their families, they did their genealogy. Some of them got in the nations, changed their name. You know, you can see the name changes and everything. I seen that. So for me, bro, it's like I still believe in not leaving nobody behind, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's our duty. So when I see people that you know, I genuinely was talking to No Coincidence yesterday, trying to connect. The brother earlier today, trying to connect to him. But when they start talking stupid, it's the patience start wearing thin. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I definitely feel what you're saying, brother. But that's why we're saying this is not a debate. We don't have to debate these people.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like, to me, it's like I hear it in your spirit. You hear me? When you're talking to these cats, that shit be draining you. When you got so much more to give to the positive side, instead of trying to deal with these clowns that you know way more than them. I mean, they don't even know what a Aboriginal is. So I'm done talking after that. And I mean, I'm saying I want you to keep doing what you're doing. That's why I say push, man, step on their neck. Don't stop. But know when you know what I'm saying, understand you're giving away a lot of energy that's gonna be needed for later on. Arguing with these clowns. Do that make sense?
Absolutely, brother. I definitely agree. And then, you know, we got the young guns, you know, that they love eating. App TV and Apple. They love eating.
Hey, Big AP so funny. That boy, he like playing with his food. Big AP, I love it, man. That's why I say praise be to the Most High, creator of all existence. You hear me? Everything that exists, meaning air, water, everything, earth, what we came from. We was born out of the goddamn earth, man. We the walking trees. You hear me? Don't nobody know it. I'm telling you the truth. We was born on this red clay in America, dog. We the walking trees. We the trees that got up and started moving, man. When the Most High created everything, and He created the trees, He created us right there. But we was already ahead of the trees. That's
Hey, let me
why the
ask y'all a
trees
question.
don't move.
Let me ask y'all a few questions, right? Since we talking about this subject right here, right? I think Ab, we might have to do a build on this, bro. When we're talking about this DNA, right? Now you know how, like, for instance, right? Cocaine only grows in some places in America, correct? It doesn't. It can't grow here in North America. Niggas ain't growing it in Chicago, right? It grows in other places.
Correct.
We know that plants have a DNA strand that they can trace that DNA strand back to a landmass. Y'all follow?
Exactly.
Okay. So now, shouldn't they be able to trace our minerals, our muscles, our sinews to dirt, to trees, to
That's
plants?
us.
Is that possible, brother?
It's very possible, but they ain't gonna let us know.
Okay.
It's very possible.
I just want to throw it out there in the air, man. I'm gonna get some alley-oop. I just threw the alley-oop coming down the court. I threw your alley-oop. There you go, right there. Hey, listen, I don't fuck with DNA, but some things that you can prove, like if we are the plants and the plants are us, right?
Right.
All animals don't come from certain places or whatever, right?
Right.
That's just facts. They don't. They can't even survive in certain places. But when plants, they can trace plants to soil.
Exactly.
And when we say that we sprung from this soil, our muscles, our bones should be a part of the soil. Y'all follow that?
Exactly.
Okay. I just want to throw that out there. Just wanted to put that out there. Shout out to Rest in Paradise to, I got this from Dr. Sabi. It ain't me. It's Dr. Sabi speaking right now. This is what Dr. Sabi said. Dr. Sabi said we from here, and then the minerals and certain things from this land are for us.
Period.
That's what he said. That's how you know we are connected to the plants and the animals here on this land. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That we are not the same people, that we have a different molecular structure than other people coming from other places. Y'all can respect it or check it. That's why we the fastest, we the smartest, we the best at every motherfucking thing because of our soil. We come from this soil. We grew from this soil. We were nurtured from this motherfucking soil. Do y'all understand?
Yes, sir. I know.
They can prove this with a shadow of a doubt where human beings come from. So they like to spit in the tube shit. That's some bullshit. How about that? I don't like spooky shit, and I only go with what I can prove. I cannot go with nothing else, but only what I can prove. I don't want to throw it out. Alley-oop, y'all. Alley-oop, go get it.
Don't bring me no new shit. You hear me? DNA is brand new. Like I say, I remember going to school after the Roots movie played. I was in the 6th grade. I beat 2 white boys up. You hear me? And I knew after that, y'all trying to do some shit at a young age. I never heard of my grandmama told me I was an Indian. You hear me? Trying to do some shit at a young age. I never heard of my grandmama told me I was an Indian. Yeah. You hear me? Trying to do some shit at a young age. I never heard of my grandmama told me I was an Indian. Yeah. You hear me? Trying to do some shit at a young age. My mama told me I was an Indian. Yeah.
G-Rod, welcome. Can you hear me?
Peace. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
How's it going?
Yeah. All right, man. This time I'm not having technical difficulties. Sorry about that last time. Kind of set off a bad tone. I thought there was a bunch of people talking over me.
G-Rod, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
No. It's playing again in your over there.
Okay, let me get that squared away because I'm not trying to record anything, or I wasn't trying to do anything.
No, you can share this after it's finished, bro. You don't have to do all that. Yeah, just mute whatever you got playing in the background or turn it off.
Give me a second. Let me
Okay,
get
no
this
problem.
started.
No problem.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
No. It's playing again.
Yeah, for real, it's alive, so you can share it later. Everything is live
right now.
Yeah, it's just like live. Like it's not recorded later. It's right now.
It's like yo, I mean, but yo, so like I said, we're gonna have a conversation with this guy. I want him to be able to get everything out because, like I said, sometimes it's about communication, right? And I know people be like, well, what are you talking about? Okay, how are we gonna get power if we're not going for power? You understand what I'm saying? We talk about this all the time. At some point, not only that we got to come together, but we're gonna need allies. Nobody's gonna ally with losers, people who are not bringing anything to the table. They might use you as cannon fodder, right? They might use you for your fucking votes, but they don't respect you. They don't have to do nothing. The motherfucking Native Americans got $32 billion. They got 6.9 billion. Y'all understand what I'm saying? The shit that people are pushing, like the things that these people are pushing, like it's just incredible. Like I'm still sitting back, like these people, these talking heads, Roland Martin and all these different people who are supposed to be speaking. I mean, at some point, listen, we got to start. Why are we still throwing our votes away? Why are we still throwing our money away? Why are we still giving our spiritual capital away? Why are we still doing all these things that does not put us in power? And that's the conversation. So when people say Black power, right, we be like, okay, we'll just put Aboriginal in there. What's the problem? Why are you opposed to that? So y'all follow what I'm saying? And eventually they'll drop off the Black because they understand, just because you're doing research, you're understanding there's a caste system, there's these things that happen, right? So this brother that's coming on, right? Some of them are sincere, some of them are really looking for the real answers. They breaking out of the caste system as well, right? Some of them are not. Some of them believe that we came here on a boat as slaves. Period. They believe that. Okay. And they also believe in the Catholic order or the Christian orders or Abrahamic orders, but they believe in that. And once again, I know y'all be like, yo, that don't matter. Yeah, it does matter. People actually believe in these curses. That's a real goddamn thing. They believe everything that's in that fucking book. And they don't know when it was translated for them, right? When you lose things in translation. The King James Holy Bible was translated in English in 1929. Y'all gotta deal with that. What was it before that? They be like, Old English. Stop it. See what I'm saying? It's just like, do you even know what Old English mean? What are they saying when they're saying Old English, right? Because once again, they're taking ownership of something that they didn't create by naming it something else. You understand?
Hey, but what's crazy, Billy? I'm glad you brought that up because of the frequency and the download. The encomienda, what did that deal with? It dealt with a labor system. And what do we deal with today in this modern technological atmospheric paradigm? You deal with labor categories or labor codes. It don't matter if you're making 6 figures, 5 figures, or 4 figures. You're dealing with labor categories, and these categories are part of what you just said, the fucking caste system. People are not paying attention to this, man, and it hurts my heart. And then when you throw in these socio-political constructs, and people are trying to make these socio-political constructs a biological narrative, that's when we come in and start throwing darts. And we're not even Japanese or Chinese, but we throwing darts telling you to stop because we see what the hell is going on, because we critically think on this side. That's what I just wanted to share, because you opened my mind up to that when you were speaking.
Facts. What's we got on the panel, yeah?
Yeah, that's big facts, Lou. Remember we was building one time, yo. You was saying one of your ancestors had this word flight. Remember that joint, yo? And we
What
was
did you
like,
say? Flight? You say flight?
yeah, remember that, yo? Yeah, flight.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
was talking
flight.
about this
And
in
you
the
looked it up
mid
on the legalese
the
side.
mid
Yeah.
1800s. And remember, I called you back later, and I was like, yo, how they talking about flight in the mid 1800s? Nigga, I had to look it up. Flight means deader. You feel what I'm saying? So why was this word flight being
Another
used
term.
back in
See
1800?
that?
And it wasn't no planes, none of that
Coming
shit.
with them
You feel what
sources.
I'm saying?
Go in now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that we dealing with a codified language, yo. You know what I'm saying? English language is code. It's all codified. You know what I'm saying? So what you think is real, it's not real, bro. It's fiction. You know what I'm saying? So you reading these stories, a lot of these people reading these books, and it's all coded in a certain way because they know that y'all not going to look up the definitions of what these words really mean and their origins. This is why we so critical on these people that come that talking about they scholars. We know that y'all not well studied at all because y'all not looking up nothing. All y'all doing is reading this stuff verbatim and memorizing shit and then impressing people that don't read, that don't know these words, and they don't understand the definitions. They don't understand the origins of dictionaries and why it was so important to define these words. You feel me? So therefore, we consider y'all people to be fucking dumbass agents, bro, because y'all supposed to be intelligent, but a lot of these people that these call scholars are nothing more than fucking pawns for these fucking secret society motherfuckers, which they call fucking useful idiots.
Super facts.
Exactly.
Hey, so you know, I'm glad you said it. You just reminded me of something that we've been talking about. Okay, what's a goddamn theory? I think we got to pull this up and read this for the people because I think they think that a scientific theory, they like to say, oh, it's a scientific theory, right, is a fact because it has, right? This is what they say. It's a fact. They push that out of Africa and the theory of evolution are facts because they have scientific, right? These theories are facts because they have scientific facts to support it. So when I asked the dude yesterday, I was like, yo, can you give me an example of of out of Africa? Something that we can duplicate? How do you know this? How other than just them saying it? What would give you what is your evidence of that, right? That would make you lean in that direction. You see what I'm saying? So when they see dark people around the world, oh, there you go, right there. They must have came from Africa. That's it's like if you asking somebody to give a source of something that they're presenting and they use the thing that they're presenting as the goddamn source. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like you cannot have a haplogroup without theory of evolution, eugenics, out of Africa hypotheses and all that. You cannot have that in anything that's attached to that poisonous tree that we are unrooting. This weed, this is a weed, it ain't a fucking tree. It is bearing. A weed doesn't bear any nutritional value for nobody. It's not bearing any fruit, anything. These niggas is weeds, and we pulling this shit up. The out of Africa is a dirty ass, dusty weed that we gotta pull out the roots and throw in the fucking trash. You understand what I'm saying? So they can't tell us that we are African descent We West African fucking slaves, right? They can't tell us this because when they're doing that, they're saying that we don't have anything to do with the architecture and all the shit that was built here in America. And that's disrespectful in a bitch. Yeah, I don't think people really understanding the disrespect that they say when they come out their mouth when they say some shit like that. When they say that we from Africa, they literally saying, you niggas ain't did shit. And I asked them, well, what are y'all using from Africa? Nothing. Well, Africa is using everything from us. Why we keep deferring to these people as if they have given us shit? They ain't gave us nothing.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm talking about, yo. This is,
and you know what's funny? The part of West Africa where they created that corporation, guess what they was getting from that area, Billy Goat? Fucking palm oil. They sold their ancestors out for some damn palm oil and called that region Nigeria. And about, I can't remember how many weeks ago it was, but me and Nunn, we was slicing and dicing on a Clubhouse. I had to take a break from that shit because I was just so, I'm like, man, this what Clubhouse is? I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't been back on it since. I ain't even gonna lie to you because my schedule right now is a swing shift schedule. So I'm thankful I'm on this swing shift schedule. But man, like when we started sharing that information, not that the information ain't already been out there, but it's just amazing that you never really see a lot of Pan-Africans or Native Americans sharing this information, but they're quick to tell us where the hell we came from. You're West African. And then when I say, well, what part of West Africa, what tribe in West Africa, they don't know that information. They get stuck in the mud because it's muddy waters when you come to the Southeast Woodland regions, and we can break down the Southeast Woodland regions. You can't even know a trail or tradition or a culture, even when it comes to corn, just cornbread. Us living off a corn-based diet alone, you don't even know that. These are the type of things that we're trying to share. We've been sharing, and people are trying to step on us like we don't know who the fuck we are. But like I said, seasons change for a reason. And this season right here is a season for scalping with the information because you wanted sources and citations. We've been in the background for a minute. We about to bring them out. And a lot of y'all been quiet, and a lot of y'all been in little circles trying to figure it out. And now the elders that came out and felt our spirit saying, leave them alone. They know what the fuck they talking about.
Facts. Yeah.
Hey, we got.
And I'm gonna mute my mic
Creek,
on that.
We got Big Creek Nation in the building.
Big Creek,
Peace,
what's up, bro?
Bliss up, Creek, big bro.
Peace to the guys. What's going on?
Peace to the gods, bro. What's up, Big Creek? My nigga.
That's what it is, man. You already know what it is, man. Hey, listen, man. We winning on the scoreboard, man. We winning on the scoreboard. That's all that counts. We making points, man, and we racking them points up, and we winning.
Right, it's a blowout.
Yeah, you know, we already know who's gonna win, right? Second quarter, man. You know what I'm saying? We get all the way up to the fourth quarter press, brother. I mean, they got too much to deal with, man. They got the answer.
That's it.
I got the answer, man. So that's just what it is. The shorty's coming up now. Look at it like this, man. We've been programming the youngsters coming up behind us now. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Chief Holiday, man. You know what I mean? For putting the platform together, man. All these other channels to come together, you know, giving birth to Creek Running Water, right? So up under that, we you know, a lot of us been going for 5 years plus years strong. You got youngsters already was tuned in at a young age. That's like 10 now. Like 5 years, add another 5 to that, they 10 now. They don't know nothing else except for what they done heard y'all say. They ain't heard nothing else except for, well, I'm native to this land. I'm telling you that this is the talk. This is what's going around. This is what's going around. I got ear to the street, man. Shorties out here is talking about, man, they know they Indian. They getting it from the YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? They getting it from the open source. So we win it. That's what it is, man. We plant them seeds, man. You know what I'm saying? The crops got to follow. That's what it is.
Well, here's the thing, right, Creek? We got a brother on the panel today named G-Rod, right? And so I told him, you know, he's opposed to some of the stuff that we're saying, right? So I would like to give him the floor, and I know that we're disciplined enough to allow this dude to say what he want to say, because I want to hear it. Because sometimes if we don't understand what they're saying, then we can't solve the problem. See what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we were gonna do a one-on-one or whatever, but we could do it. We can have a conversation with this brother, with the guys that's on the panel right now, and hopefully he's gonna get something out of it. We're gonna get something out of it, and the people that are listening are gonna get something out of it. See what I'm saying? Because once again, if we say we're against the oppressor, then we should all be banding together, right? Because we're not taking anything from each other, right? Somebody took something from us. I don't understand why any Mexican or any Native American would be mad at us unless they are mad because of the caste system, because of the Deuteronomy and everything else, right? These are curses. They actually believe it. And guess what? We believe it too. Don't just, we cannot just keep blaming everybody else outside of us, because nobody is stopping us from building our own shit. We hate each other because we believe in these curses as well. Hey, so we got G-Rod in the building.
Peace.
Welcome, G-Rod. What's up, brother?
Peace,
G-Rod.
What up?
Bless up,
All
bless up, G-Rod.
Blessings.
Hey, y'all. So we're gonna let him get the flow, y'all, and I let you guys can speak one at a time to him, and let him, like, say when he go, then one of y'all go, then he can go again, then one of y'all can go. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of moderate, and we can see what we got, see what we can get out of this.
Cool.
So G-Rod.
All right, so I just want to touch on why a lot of Western Aboriginals / AKA Native Americans, AKA so-called Indians, are angry. They're angry because of the misinformation. So let me give you an example. Holiday, check it out. On your IG, you shared a picture of a little boy, right? And you put shooter, and the picture looks vintage, and it's obviously a indigenous boy, but this picture was made to look like it was in the 1800s. And a lot of I noticed a lot of the Black community, they're using this to show it as an example of what a so-called Black Aboriginal is or was so-called, right? So here's the misinformation part. This little boy is alive today, and he's a champion dancer. He's a indigenous dancer, right? So his dad came out one day on Facebook saying, why are they using my son's picture like this, and why are they making up all these lies about it? So he made an official statement, and he's like, I don't believe in racism, I don't believe in separatism, but why are you guys spreading misinformation with my son? So that's a reason why natives are pissed off. Good reason, right? Anybody?
Well, I don't know what image it was, but if you could share that actual image, it would be beneficial to what you're stating.
Yeah. So and I've got I'll shoot it to your DM, and you'll see, and I'll shoot you the DM of a picture of the dad, saying that on Facebook, like, why are they using my son? So that's and a lot of this is going on. There's a lot of photoshopping going on. Like, they get like real indigenous people and they'll Photoshop like a Black person's face on it. And that's another reason why natives are pissed. Another reason is we see a lot of people that call themselves Aboriginals wearing like these headdresses, but these headdresses aren't even traditional indigenous headdresses. They're made in China. They're like fake knockoff costume wannabe headdresses. These headdresses were never made in China. This is something that's unique to indigenous peoples. So that's another reason why they get pissed. It's like cultural appropriation based on like a costume. It'd be like in reverse. Pan-Africans, African Americans that are proud of their culture. and they see somebody else rocking their shit and you know like misportraying and spreading misinformation, they're gonna get pissed off, you know. Except that their voice is heard louder in America because, you know, in America, it's always been a black and white narrative and the native has always been pushed because the whole plot with us was to make us go extinct, to make us disappear, you know, but we're still here. But, you know, that's just something that I wanted to add to the conversation. So just to touch on why you guys were wondering, like, why indigenous peoples are pissed off about this.
So we got
for one, I never wore a headdress. Oh no, go ahead, Billy.
I was just about to speak on what the dude was saying. So do you understand that you have, and I'll throw a low number out because I don't know the maximum amount, but I'll throw a low number out there. Let's say about 50 so-called black Aboriginal tribes out there that are fairly recognized. Do you understand that?
I could barely hear you. Kind of broke up. What'd you say?
I said, do you understand there's at least 50 federally recognized so-called black Indian tribes?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's because
okay,
you know freedom and you
okay,
know how some natives took in some African runaways from the slave masters and you know what I mean? And the enslavement
but that's a theory. That's not a fact. It's based on a theory. It's based on a theory.
It is a fact.
We don't know if they would run away. We don't know that.
It's a fact because you can go back to the tribal records of indigenous peoples of these tribes and they'll let you know that it's a fact.
Okay. The only thing that backs up a fact is evidence of a claim. That's it. You got to have evidence in order for it to be a fact by law. That's it. If there's no evidence that's sufficient, okay, then it's hypothetical or it's a theory at best. That's a fact. That's how it's moving in the court. Okay. That's why you don't use blood quantums, you know, so forth. I know you're aware of that. You know, when a lot of this stuff goes in the court, it gets shuffled up. A lot of it means nothing. It's rhetoric when it goes in the court.
Yeah, but you kind of on what I touched on about how these fake war bonnets from China, these Photoshop pictures. That's
I comprehend that.
Yeah,
I comprehend that.
Answer on that.
Well, you know, as far as the attire goes, man, I mean, this is mostly looked at as being relic. You know what I'm saying? And it's really opinionated based on the person that's choosing to get that from that. Because I know natives personally, right? When I stayed in Arizona, I've been to the, you know, I've been to the reservation. And in real life, they don't do all that. Like, not in real life. If it was something ceremonial, then yeah, I can understand what you're talking about. You know, showing up.
Yeah, exactly. But there are,
you know, showing up to something that's ceremonial, like a powwow with a you know, a Chinese, you know, war bonnet made in China compared to something that would be authentic. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, completely. But I think more of the argument is disenfranchised, misrepresented so-called black people that are undesignated, that have no record of being a slave. But they have every right, based on the evidence of a claim that shows that's sufficient. Now let's talk about, you know, being substantial. That shows that they are or was, you know, connected to some type of tribe or indeed Indian blood, and they're being misfranchised to that. I think that's probably like the more of the thing that all of the Aboriginals will agree to. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to change. We want to change that. Not everybody's coming from Africa. Okay, we understand that not everybody with dark skin is, you know, relatives to the natives of this land, or, you know, even an Aboriginal to this land. We understand that. Some people are going to be from various places coming in, but to group everybody up and just use lookership and say, well, your skin is too dark, and because it's a little over medium, you're from Africa. That is just,
well,
that's beyond.
That's kind of lack of knowledge right there, because if you go to Africa, there's different skin tones. You know, like the oldest African genetically would be the Khoisan, the San Bushman, and they're really light skinned, and they're the oldest ones genetically in Africa, and their features are Asian, like their eyes are straight slanted, like they look like a Chinese, but like, you know.
So
I got what you're saying.
So
I got you.
so
Yeah, I got
so
you.
G-Rod, just a quick question.
What you're saying about skin color, you know what I mean? It's like
G-Rod.
yeah,
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
yeah.
Are you a mestizo?
No, I'm not a mestizo.
So wait a minute. So that means that you're a
So you're
full-blooded.
full blood. Oh, go
You're
ahead.
a
Go ahead.
full-blooded. That's what you're saying?
Well, as far as I
Hawk him
can
down.
trace,
Hawk him
I
down.
don't have any blonde hair, blue eyed people in my family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
So
I'm
understand this, right?
I'm definitely not blonde hair, blue eyed, or anything like that. You know, I'm dark skinned. I got dark eyes, like black eyes, black hair, and I can't grow a beard that connects from my mustache to my
Can't grow a
So you
beard.
classify yourself as a Mexican, brother?
Negative. No, because you know, to be technical, it's like saying like this landmass that's called America, like the colonial name. Like before they named this place America, it was called Turtle Island. Like northern natives, see, different natives have different names according to their cultures and tribes, and that's how we identify. We identify by our nations. We don't identify as like one as under one name. You know what I mean? Because there are so many. There's over
Okay, so
7
what do you classify yourself as, brother? Because I want to. I want to know what I'm talking about.
I classify myself by my lineage. My lineage is Nahua, and that's from way down south, from Tlapehuala, which is a Nahuatl name. And
You say South in Mexico, South Mexico, or South America?
all the way down south in Mexico, like
Okay.
way down south.
Okay.
Let's
so
stop right there.
Now we getting somewhere.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. So, brother, the original people where you're from, I'm not going to ask this question. I'm about to make a statement, okay? The original people where you're from, according to science, math, artifacts, origins of story, everything, are Negroes. Are you comfortable with that, brother?
Nah, that's not a fact. That's
Okay.
that's an outdated theory that has been disproven.
No, see, you can't go around the bones in the ground, brother. You see how this work? Now, at the European came to where you're from and mixed with the dark Negroes that were there. Do you understand that, brother?
Negative. That didn't happen.
Okay. Okay. So is this crazy? So what you're saying is, right, that you have mixed people bones in the ground that are original bones there. Is that what you're gonna go with?
No, the most.
And that you're not mixed. That you're not mixed with the pale skin at all.
So you don't have no
Wait, what are you
European
talking about
DNA,
exactly? Like
DNA as you
what
want
are
to
you
say
referring to
or
in
state.
technically? Because you're
I'm
everything.
referring to the original people of Mexico being Negroes, according to science, according to math.
Okay, what
according
science?
to my answer, I got you. According to my ancestor story, right? That we've been here before the pale skin, which will be the caste system, brother. Are
Okay,
you
which
aware?
ancestors,
Are you aware of the caste system, brother?
Which
Are you
ancestors
aware?
told this story, and where did it come from, and who gave you?
I'm from Mississippi, which is attached to Mexico, right? America is still attached to Mexico, so nobody
But
put
what
a line
ancestor
there to trump him. Okay, that's
that-
colonizers. Hold on, brother. So the science says that the first people in Mexico are Negroes. So we can pull this up, but I would prefer to just have a conversation with you.
What science
Huh?
says it? Because that's what I need to know. Like, where are you getting your where is your information to back up the claim?
Oh, okay, so have you heard of Naya?
Yeah, she's completely indigenous. She matches the indigenous
Hold on.
haplogroups.
Hold on.
They've already done.
Is she a
genetic
Negro,
testing.
brother? Is she a Negro? Yes or no?
Negative.
Okay.
So
all
now
right.
you don't have no
I got you.
Negro.
I got
Walk
you.
him down.
So let's do this. Let's
Walk
do
him
this.
down.
Let's do this. We'll pull up the Naya article again and read it for you, sir. Okay? Can we do? You want to do that? Oh,
I got Naya's genetic study, so I'll read it right after.
sir. Once again, so everybody can understand, the only thing that you're going to talk about is some genetic studies, right?
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
That's
What
I've heard.
are you familiar with craniometry, brother? Craniology.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you brought cranium.
He gonna say it's pseudo. Watch.
No, I'm glad.
No.
No, actually,
He can say whatever he want to say, but everybody in this chat room, I got you, brother.
They have said that you can't get an accurate description because these classifications were made like 150 years to 100 years ago when Eurocentric
That's a lie.
science was coming in calling.
Wow, they still
didn't find
use it
Naya
today.
until 2014, dude.
Eurocentric, check it
brother.
out. Eurocentric science went and labeled the Mongoloid phenotype, the Caucasoid, and the Negroid, right? But
Okay, I got something for you.
But check it out. It's inaccurate today because they found out that indigenous peoples match to today unmixed tribes have multiple types of phenotypes. Remember, we populate the entire Western Hemisphere.
Multiple types. Keyword. Peep his
Hey,
words.
no. We're not talking about multiple types.
Listen, watch.
We're talking about multiple types.
Let me finish, right? Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
In Africa, you have
Go ahead. You got it.
you have multiple phenotypes as well, like on skull variations as well.
No. We're talking about America right now.
I know exactly.
Hold on. The oldest.
Don't go to Africa.
Don't go to
Stay in
Africa.
America.
Stay here.
Don't move the goalpost.
So let me ask you a question. Is Naya African? Hold on. Sir, is Naya African?
No.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. So she is not a descendant of Africa. So you do not believe in the out of Africa hypothesis at all. Is that what you're saying?
What I do know is 99.9%.
It's a yes or no question.
Damn.
Check it out.
I'm trying to walk you down, brother. I'm trying to get somewhere here. We're gonna pull up the Naya. Okay, hold on. You agree that Naya's not from Africa, and you don't agree that Naya's a Negro based off of the genetic mumbo jumbo that you're talking about. But you denying the fact that they just found her in 2014. They measured her skull and they compared her measurements to Negroes, modern Aborigines of today. Are you comfortable with that, or are you still?
Well, that was disproven because
who disproved it? What's the name of the person that disproved it, sir?
All right. Well, DNA here. Let me pull up the article.
Pull it up. Please pull it up. Share it for us in the back so we can read it and pull it up for you, sir.
Yeah, give me a second.
That's what we're gonna do, because we know we got Naya articles too. Says she's a Negro, right? That's what they said. She's a Negro, and her people were Negroes, right? According to the Bonaparte murals, according to the pyramids, according to the mummies in the ground, these are Negroes, okay? According to the Olmec heads, these are Negroes. See how this works? Are you not catching this, brother? Negroes were here first. Do you know what Mexico? Do you know what Mexico means?
That's
I got you, brother. I expect you to know what Mexico means. Do you know what Mexico means?
Yes, sir.
What does it mean?
Mexico is a proper word, not Mexico.
Meshi. Yeah, look, take the co off. Meshi.
Okay, so
what does it mean, sir?
Okay, it means in the navel of the moon. Yeah, you're laughing, but go to Mexico and talk to the indigenous.
Hey, brother, that doesn't mean that though. You just made that up. Where'd you get that definition at? How are you a Mexican and you don't know what it means? How's that work?
That's well known all over Mexico and in the Nahuatl speakers. Do you speak Nahuatl?
I do not. I do not. Do you speak Nahuatl?
That is a language. I know words and
no. See, that's that bullshit right there.
No, it's not because
I got you
because I know fluent Nahuatl speakers, right? I know fluent Nahuatl speakers all the way from Mexico, and they have classes and they're out here teaching indigenous people that were that are victims of colonialism, because obviously that happened, and they forced a lot of people away from their language and culture. So you have people that still have the language and they're reteaching their brothers and sisters, that there are the relations and genetically related.
Are these people Catholics?
No, they're not.
They're not Catholics, and so they don't speak.
No, they're not. These people
colonizer name.
No, these people are against that colonial way, the colonial lie, everything that has to do with misinformation.
What's the Nahuatl spiritual system then?
Nahuatl? Well, you have Nahuatl is a language, see, and there's different tribes that spoke Nahuatl, and every tribe has a different custom and culture, down from the Maya down to people in Oaxaca, the Purépechas, man, there's 700 indigenous language all over these continents, right? That are only found on these continents. They're not found anywhere else in the world. And the people that speak them, there's still a lot of tribes that haven't been colonized, and they still speak the languages and practice their traditions and cultures, and they all vary, and they all have different languages, different cultures, different names for everything. So I mean, it's a variation.
Let's get to this Naya. Let's get to this Naya article.
It's not one thing that you could put under one umbrella or homogenize. You know what I mean? It's
okay. I got you.
It's
so
diverse.
Are we saying that Naya's the oldest human remains that they found in Mexico right now so far? Are we gonna go with that?
Remains? Yeah.
Okay. So hold on. So are we? So I need you to pull up the article that makes her not a Negro, and then we're gonna pull up an article that makes her a Negro, right? And then we're gonna show you some other things that I know you already seen before. I got you.
The claims that they made at first glance from craniometry, like they always want to do, like Western science always does, or like but recently they said that that's an
what science are you using?
All the latest science. All the latest
genetics.
See, the thing is about science.
You said you're using genetics. Where'd you get that from? Did that come from your tribe?
No.
They did it in Mexico.
Hey, bro, I'm about to embarrass you in a minute. So with your information, but I kind of want to walk you through it because you know that the pale skin came here, right? You know that the pale invader came here. Yes or no? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they create a CASA system? Yes or no?
Yes, they did.
Okay. In that system, they created mestizos. You are a mestizo, brother. You're not the original people. You're mixed with the original. I got you, brother. You're mixed with the original people. I'm gonna prove it. Who you are. And I get it that you think that you predate the Negro because you want to.
Right
I got you, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, listen, scientists. This is only. Listen, bro. The only way that scientists identify people is craniometry.
You know,
they're measuring skulls, they're measuring femurs, and they're matching them to living people that they can prove. So I'm not saying that Naya's a Negro. That's what the scientists are saying. You're saying that her genetics made her something else. No, that's not right and exact, brother. So wouldn't a person who was mixed with Naya's people and a European still have genetics from Naya, brother?
Well, Naya is haplogroup D1. If she would have been mixed,
hey, listen.
Anything else?
We don't accept haplogroups over here because Naya, when she was around, they didn't have haplogroups.
You're not accepting science, and that means
okay. Well, you just said that you reject Western science. Now you're telling us that.
I never said I rejected that. I said that a lot of Western science in the past that's 100 years old is outdated and it can't be used as a reference anymore. You know,
okay.
And
they just found Naya in 2014. You know that, right?
I know. Recently, scientists came to the conclusion that craniometry is not a good choice to go by because they found out that DNA always contradicts craniometry. So because of that, they're not going by craniometry anymore. Now,
hey, listen.
So like, if you want to talk about science, that's where it's at today. They threw out the
okay. Listen, you have the article for that. Pull it up. We'll put it up for you. Let's do this. I'm gonna learn you niggas today. Okay, y'all gonna learn today. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm walking them down.
It's gonna take you time to find it, and I'm gonna send it to your DM. But I guarantee you, all this information is accurate that I'm giving you. And
no. Put it in the private chat right here. Go in the private chat right here. Where we at? Click on the private chat right there. Click on the private chat right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Click on there and put it in there, right?
All right, cool.
And you can read it right now, but I just want to be able to see it and read it myself. Sure. Okay. Now we'll put it on the. You want us to put it on the screen for you?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But give me a minute. It's gonna take a minute for me to find it. I just gotta go through a couple of articles and I'll find it.
No problem, bro.
Yeah.
No problem. Just know we got articles. So just wanted to know. So we're gonna get past this right here, y'all. So right now, just wanted to recap everybody what he's saying, right? We're saying that Naya's a Negro. He's saying she's not a Negro because they not using craniometry no more. Well, they just found her in 2014. So that's not 100 years ago. So they're using craniometry to
she was not found in 2014. She was found in 1996. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Discovery. No, I'm sorry. You're right. 2014.
I'm right about everything, my nigga. You about to be
Nah,
wrong. It's your
nah,
article. Just you're already wrong about 96, 97. So they
nah.
found in
That's just
2014.
because
So that debunks. I got you. That debunks what you're talking about.
I just
Number
made a mistake.
two,
I just made a mistake on the date, but that's
Meshi.
not going to discredit the fact
Meshi.
that science.
Meshi means black, the land of the black gods,
These are my,
Mexico.
remember, these are my claims.
Huh?
This is all I'm doing is bringing you the scientific evidence and proof and the facts of according to them. So it's nothing. It's not going to be nothing that I'm claiming. I'm just.
So let me ask
presenting.
you a question. Let me ask you a question. So are those scientists your people or the pale skin?
A lot of Mexicans are involved. There's a lot of indigenous archaeologists now that are involved in this. Like I
Right.
got
What school did they go to? What school did they go to?
Well, they go to their respective universities in their areas.
Okay. All right. So check it out. I got you. So who funds the universities, brother? Who funds these studies that you're talking
Oh, I
about?
have to go and check individually to give you that. That's going to take hours of
I know.
research.
Okay. So
I can't
the
give you
pale
an
man.
answer right away,
I got
you
you,
know?
brother. So everything that you believe in out of Africa and the theory of evolution as being a fact. Well, the theory of evolution is eugenics. It's racist.
Okay, so you don't
It's
think
a
that all
part of the
humans
caste.
you don't think that all humans are related?
You don't, because you literally just said that you
I
wasn't.
didn't
Hold on.
say that.
Naya is 12,000 years old, brother. She is a Negro. Or was only Negroes on the planet. If you have any clue about anything, 10,000 BC was only Negroes on the planet, even in Europe. According to them, not according to me. In Europe, Cheddar Man was a Negro 10,000 years ago, and his people were darker than him, according to them. So how the hell is Naya not a Negro, brother? Please explain. Make this make sense to us.
Naya has nothing to do with Cheddar Man.
I know she don't. I'm saying according to their measurements, Cheddar Man's a nigga, so is Naya. And now you're telling me you're about to find some genetic study that says that she's closer related to you, who's not a Negro. You're a mestizo. You're not the original people. You might be of the original
You gotta
people.
stop calling us a mestizo. You gotta stop
Bro,
calling
you
me
are
that.
mestizo. Listen, that's not being disrespectful.
No, that's
Sir.
another colonial. No, it is a disrespectful colonial label. Indigenous people are actually standing up against that label because that's like another term to try to erase our indigenous heritage. You know what I mean? So
How?
we take that as the N word. It'd be like me just calling you mulatto. Hey, what's up, mulatto? You don't like that,
I'm not
right?
a mulatto. You don't even know what mulatto means. I gotta pull this up because I think you called me mulatto.
I'm not a mestizo, but you're over here calling me one. So if you can call me something that I'm not, then I could call you something, right? Based on
Well,
the
I'm gonna
evidence.
educate you though. You got to educate us on who you are. You saying that you're not a mestizo. That means you're saying that you're a full-blooded mixed person. That doesn't make sense when you know that the pale European came to Mexico and colonized where you from, brother. So if there's dark people in the ground, bro,
you.
I just gave you a dark person right here. You saying that she's not dark based off of some genetic study that you can't.
On average, genetics proves that African Americans have an average of 25% European DNA. So that, by definition, you're a mestizo. You're all mestizos.
I'm not a mestizo. I don't have European blood.
You're a
so
mestizo.
I don't know who you're talking to.
Well, I'm gonna call you mestizo as long as you call me one. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that's fine. But I'm saying though, brother, you're not the original. You're not Naya. Naya people are mixed with the pale European, and they created half castes. Are you not? Do you not understand that?
There's a lot of full-blooded Indians that didn't get conquered, man. That's what
Hey, bro, I'm talking about the mummies in Mexico. I'm talking about the murals on the wall.
A few Europeans that came through.
Okay, we're gonna pull this up. Okay, I got you. Hey, I'm still waiting on that article, by the way.
Yeah.
So
here it goes. I found it. All right, it's Science Daily. All right, here. Let me type it in
Science
right here so I
Daily.
can copy the link. Yeah. Let's see.
Peace to the guys. Can y'all hear me, man? Am I
You guys
still
can
alive?
check while I do this. I don't want to take time with silence. You know what I mean?
Say what?
I said you guys could keep talking. I don't want to take your time. You know what I mean? While I'm looking for this, while I'm popping this up.
Okay. We're gonna put it in the back chat. Check.
All right, here we go. Her name is Naya. For thousands of years, the skeleton of this young woman buried underwater, blah, blah, blah. Where do I find the fucking... Here it goes. Naya's skull shape does not look like those of Native Americans, but the Beringian-derived mitochondrial DNA, D1 haplogroup, directly links her to modern native peoples of the Americas. The physical differences between Paleo-Americans and Native Americans likely resulted from the situ... Let's see... evolution rather than having a separate ancestry. Her ancestors' origins were in Beringia and once above water between Siberia and North America. The D1 haplotype likely developed after early humans moved into the area from elsewhere in Asia. So I'm going to share this link right here on that chat.
Anybody want to address what he said so far? I just, hey, listen, this is why y'all gonna lose, okay? I just explained to you and everybody earlier, right, that if anything is attached to the poisonous tree of out of Africa in the theory of evolution, it is pseudo, right?
Okay.
Hold on, brother. Okay. If you believe if everybody came out of Africa, then you are African descent. Hold on. That means that you would be African descent. If you believe that some people came across the Beringer, then those people would have been Negroes, because the craniometry and the 18,000 years to 48,000 years ago says it was only Negroes on this planet, brother. You don't want to accept that because you are a part of the caste system, brother. And you pushing down your ancestors. We're the walking, breathing ancestors, brother. And what we're asking you to do is to dig deeper past the bullshit. You think that they went out of their way to try to find mongoloids, for instance, right? In doing so, they dug up our ancestors. They measured our ancestors, and the measurements kept coming back Negroes, brother. That's all I'm saying. So now you're saying that they have some new science that is less than 0% accurate. And you're going to tell me that you're never going to find this article that matches.
Actually, it's 99.9% accurate. This is not 23andMe doing these tests. This is actually university labs. You know what I mean?
Okay. What is the accuracy? Maybe you don't know this, so we're going to teach you, right? What is the accuracy of genealogical DNA test, brother?
What?
What is the accuracy of genealogical DNA test? Not paternity test, genealogical DNA
According
test.
to the research that I've done now in recent times, since science is ever changing, it's 99.9.
Okay. I'm gonna need
as far as ethnicity. It depends on the because look, I know some DNA companies, they say it's for entertainment, and they also say that they can pinpoint what tribe you're from. That's impossible. They can't do that. All they can do is really tell you what ethnicity you are and what your haplogroup is and who your closest relatives are genetically.
Right. So just for the question, do you believe in evolution, the Darwinism?
Well, here's the kicker. Darwin isn't the guy that came up with the theory of evolution. It was Muslims that came up with it. Have you ever heard of the Mohammedan theory of evolution? Look it up.
I'm talking about Darwinism. Do you believe in Darwinism? Do you believe in the theory of evolution, brother? Don't go there, please. It's a simple question. Do you believe? Because I'm trying to eliminate why you think. I got you. I'm trying to eliminate why you believe in these social constructs, brother. I literally just said, if the article that you just read talked about Beringer. Okay.
See, I'm trying to tell you that
we were in America. I got you. We were in America before Beringer, brother. Okay. We were in America. There's evidence of niggas being in America. I got you. Being in America before the Ice Age. So you have to deal with this. So we have evidence of people in the Americas who are Negroes before the pale man was created. Okay.
What's the evidence, and is it a fact?
I have irrefutable facts. This is what you don't have. Bro, I can pull it up right now and show you what I'm talking about. I can show you people at this time. I can show you everything I'm saying. The point is, I'm trying to get you to walk with me right now. The stuff that you're saying is attached to the theory of evolution and the out of Africa hypothesis. I'm asking you, I got you. I'm asking you, do you believe in the out of Africa hypothesis as being a fact? Yes or no?
But see, look,
Oh
like I'm telling you, the Darwin didn't start the theory of evolution. It was.
It doesn't matter who started it. We understand that other people took it and changed it up. We understand that Darwin them took something or whatever. That's
say, to answer your question, I know that all humans are 99.9% related. It's only that 0.1%. So when you get a DNA test, it tests 0.1% because that's the only thing that makes all ethnicities different. 0.1%. And that's what makes the difference in haplogroups and different variations of people all across the planet. Are we all related? Yes. The oldest haplogroups are found in Africa, and they're found in the Khoisan people, the San Bushmen, who are super light skin, light skin, and they have like Asian eyes. So that goes to show you. And from what I've seen, let's get into eugenics and racial supremacy, racial supremacist ideologies. As indigenous people, we notice that it's two groups that promote this racial supremacist ideology is based off ethnocentrism and color. It's been the European and now it's Negro people. They both claim that they're the supreme, that they're and like they're both coming at us trying to tell us this, but we know that it's inaccurate. That skin color doesn't define or doesn't define your IQ. Skin color doesn't define anything but your adaptation to your environment. And it's a fact that organisms adapt to their different environments. It's been proven and it's been observed. That's why it's a fact that it is a fact that
I'm about to read your article.
The genes vary, and that there's variation in genes, and that information is passed on from lineage. So it takes thousands and thousands of years. Put it like this, man. If Negroes were here thousands of years ago, they still wouldn't look like you. They look different because North America has different.
But listen though,
check it out.
The same scientists are saying
environmental pressures that can create certain phenotypes. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So these phenotypes, there's no way you could maintain a West African phenotype living here for thousands of years.
Hey, bro, that's pseudo as hell. First off, simple question, bro. If you saying that everybody's related, so I asked you, did Naya did her or her people come from Africa? You said no. Okay.
I didn't say that. I said that Naya has been here for thousands of years, and put it like this: when I left over there, I changed. I adapted to different environments, and now I look how I look. I made the trek. I came all the way over here. I've been here for thousands of years. You know what I mean? So that's I changed. We're all related. We're cousins.
Right, but who's first though? See, this is our only question. Bro. You said that you don't believe that the Negro.
You guys didn't change. If you guys would,
you do not believe that the Negro was here first. I never came from Africa. I've been here.
Not that I don't believe, but I know for a fact that you guys didn't.
Okay, well, you don't know me for a fact, so that doesn't make sense right there. I'm saying that we've been here first.
But you're representing all Negro peoples, right?
I'm
speaking in a general.
Can we pull up this article this brother got on the screen? Creek, can you share that? I don't want everybody to think I'm tripping when y'all see this shit. This is crazy. It's crazy as hell. Because if I click on it, it's gonna knock me out. Let me see what I can do. Hold on a second. Yeah. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. All right, so check this out, right? So this is Science Daily, okay? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is May 15th, 2014. Source, University of New Mexico, right? Says summary. Her name is Naya, and for thousands and thousands of years, the skeleton of this young woman. Now, they know she's a woman based off of what? G-Rod.
Well, tell me. I'm waiting for you to tell me why.
Oh, okay. I educate you then, sir. So they know she's a woman based off of her cranial structure, based off of her bone structures, her hips. Women have different hip bones than men. Do you agree?
Definitely. That's always an
Okay.
indicator.
Oh, wait, whoa. I'm trying to walk you down, baby boy. I'm gonna walk you down with your own article. So they know how she's a woman or a man. So they know she's a woman based off of bone structure, correct?
Yeah.
What is that called?
That's anthropology.
Okay. The study craniometry, right? The measurement of bones and craniology. That's what that's called. It's a part of anthropology, sir. Anthropologists use these methods to identify whether something's a man, a woman, or ethnicity that they just created. Okay?
Yeah.
You follow me? You comfortable? You with me? So they know she's a woman, not off her spit, but off her measurements of her skeletals remains. Correct?
Correct.
Now, technically, you're debunked already. We're done, but I'm gonna keep going. Let's go. Okay. This is why I'm the GOAT, y'all. Okay. This is why I'm the GOAT.
You can't tie one thing into another. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna try to.
This is why I'm the GOAT. I'm gonna beat you up with your own article. I'm gonna share it for everybody, but I'm gonna beat you up with your own article.
DNA already proves she's indigenous. Like that. Put it like this: I won't believe it. You know, like even if I wanted to.
It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what's the truth. So you want to believe the cracker because you the cracker baby. So this fine. I'm gonna keep going.
It wasn't a European though. This was done in Mexico. You know what I mean? You got different scientists involved. It's not just like one white guy saying step back.
The source of this article is New Mexico, right? So that's America. Let's keep going. I got you, brother. This is fine. It's like the young woman. So they knew she was a woman based off her cranial structures. That's craniometry, craniology. Okay, let's keep going. That's not DNA. Okay, let's keep going. So it says that the skeleton of this woman, young woman, right? Her age, so they know that too, based off her skeletal remains, right? In a measurement, let's say, well, she wasn't fully grown, she was a teenager. So they know she was a teenager based off of measurements of her bones, correct? So now we know she's a woman and we know her motherfucking age based off of her skeletal remains. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. So they found her.
Then it's always, and remember, right at that point right there, they're speculating. You know what I mean? I mean, they know that it was a woman.
Oh, they speculate now, y'all.
Yeah, as age. I mean,
wait.
The bones.
I thought you just said that. Wait. I thought you just said that they could tell. You could tell. Anybody could tell by observing female hips from male hips, right? Now, this is how they know. I got you, brother. This is how they know she's a female because they compared her body, her hips, to females. Do you understand that? So they know this is a female, not based off. So here are the measurements, right? They said, oh, these measurements match female measurements. So we're gonna put her in a female. I want to walk you down, bro. Like you said, you pulled this article up. So don't tell me something pseudo, bro. Don't do that. I'm telling you what they're saying. So they know she's a woman, a young lady, based off of her bones. I'm walking this down, bro. Let's walk with me. Okay, let's go. So her skeleton of this young woman was buried underwater in an elaborate cave system in the Yucatan Peninsula, right? That's Mexico, North America, right?
Yeah, correct.
After she apparently fallen into a dry, deep pit, now researchers have accurately, not this your article, accurately determined the age of the oldest known well-preserved human skeleton. Now, according to science, not according to me, at this time period, it was only niggas on the planet. So it shouldn't be surprising to you or any of these crackers that this is a nigga, right? It shouldn't be surprising at the time period that you found this person. It's only black people on the planet at this time. What?
It wasn't because you don't know her skin color and you don't know if you had a fro or not.
I never said nothing about her skin tone. We're talking about her skeleton right now. I know that she's a young woman. I know she's a woman.
But you're making a claim about what
this is your article. This is not my article. This is your article.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I'm not. This is your article. This is not my article. I'm dissecting your shit.
The way you're interpreting it, it's you're adding your 2 cents and trying to and you know what I mean. You're reading parts of the
No,
article.
I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I just don't read
You're
articles.
narrating.
I'm a
No,
teacher.
you're narrating.
Sir,
Your
this is
theories
why I'm
and your
teaching you
things.
right now.
No
I'm
way.
teaching you something. You're
You're
not
not.
listening because you want to. Okay.
You wanna
ahead.
take me over down to a pseudo lane, but that's not where I'm going. You're giving me pseudoism now, man.
Okay, let's get it. So now researchers have accurately determined the age of the oldest known well-preserved human skeleton. Okay, her name is Naya, and for thousands of years, the skeleton of a young woman underwater. That's the same shit they just said right there. Now the team of researchers, including Professor, whatever this nigga's name is, Y-E, what's that? M-A-N-E-A-S-M-E-R-O-M, and research scientist Victor Polak at the University of New Mexico's Department of Earth and Planetary Science have accurately determined the age of the oldest known
Can you share that
well-preserved.
article so I could see it too? Because I shared mine.
This is your article. I'm reading your article. I'm reading further down than you read. Well, I'll share it. Hold on. I'll share it.
Okay, because all right, cool. Yeah, so it's not really disproving anything. I mean, yeah, that I'm saying it's fact. It's fact that she wasn't Negro. You know what I mean?
I'm not finished. I'm gonna use your article. We're gonna put it up on the screen for you. I got you.
Yeah.
I like doing this to these guys. Come here with this stuff. We're gonna put this on the screen for you.
Yeah, because
you still have the article in front of you?
Yeah, I've been seeing it. I'm trying to see where you're at.
I got you. I got you. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get this up on the screen for you. Yo, Creek.
Peace.
Hey, Creek, are you where you can share something right now?
Nah, I'm on my phone, bro, and I'm on the road too.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
What are you trying to share?
This article, I guess he don't believe what I'm reading, so we're gonna put it up on the screen.
Yeah, because I'm seeing it, and it doesn't say anything that you're saying here.
You can send it to my phone. I can bring it up.
Yeah, see?
No, I'm glad to get to see you on here. Fuck. Okay, we about to pull this up. Give it a second. Take this off the screen. Yes.
See, and this article says the title is "Link Between Ancient and Modern Natives," meaning it's the same people.
Hey, so let me ask you a question, right? Yeah. Wouldn't if the colonizer came here, right, and they mixed with the original people here, wouldn't you be genetically attached to the original people still?
Yeah, but not everybody's mixed. That's what you don't get. That there's a lot of.
I'm not saying everybody's mixed. I'm saying the mixed to mixed. I'm not saying everybody's mixed.
We can go.
I'm saying the mixed to mixed.
Unmixed tribes, and they have Naya's phenotypes. That's my point. That's my point.
Hey, that bro, you talking about phenotypes? You talking about all this? I'm saying that the Negro was here first. I don't care about that.
But see, you're basing it off of claim speculation. You're claiming that her skull's Negro, but yet indigenous people alive today that are full-blooded still have that cranial, that cranial.
What?
Yeah, they still have it. There's a lot of indigenous people that still got that.
What the hell does that got to? That don't have nothing to do with Negroes being here first, dude.
DNA,
everything that you're saying don't have nothing.
DNA,
okay,
can we get back?
I got you. Can we get back to this article? I'm about to embarrass you, bro. I don't even understand. And you're saying no matter what we show you, you're gonna believe it.
I would believe you. You know,
I'm gonna use your article and do it. I've already showed you that they determine the age and the sex of this woman based off of craniometry. You agreed to that. So I'm gonna prove to you that they're
Well, not
They're saying that
craniometry.
she's
It was based on her hips, because
bro.
like as people develop, like women at a certain age, their hips start to widen, so they can kind of like
Right. Okay. So is she a girl? Is she a girl?
Yes.
Okay, so why are you talking? What are you talking about? What is happening? Why you're not gonna, bro? You're not gonna out talk nobody over here. You're not gonna put nobody to sleep with this dumb shit you talk about. Sit back and learn something, bro. Like you talking crazy as hell. You're telling me what has been debunked? You just pull up an article
by science
from 2014
that matched Naya's phenotype today.
So you don't want me to read this article? Is it that you don't want me to read the article?
No.
What's going on?
No,
okay,
go ahead, man. I won't interrupt you. Go ahead.
Cool. I just wanted to know. Just want to make sure you want to
but do me a favor and
I'm gonna go back. I can't see it right here. So I'm gonna go back to the private chat.
But do me a favor and share that. Yeah. Okay. There you go. That's okay. Perfect.
Yeah, this guy right here, y'all.
All right.
Okay, I'm going back to it. Going back to it for you, brother. So get back to it. Okay, it's on the screen now. It's a team of researchers, right? We talked about them guys. Akari, right? Naya was one of the earliest inhabitants, right, of the Americas, and has helped resolve a long-standing question of the link between ancestral Americans and modern Native Americans. Let's stop right there. So that means that somebody was before the modern Native Americans, correct?
No, they're just talking about us in the past and us today.
Okay, listen what I just said. There's modern people, right? They're not the same people. Do you agree with that? What is happening?
It's literally saying there's a link between ancestral Americans and moderns.
Nigga, literally, I just told you there's a goddamn link. You a mestizo, so yeah, there would be a link between you and listen, brother. Listen, are you a Mesoamerican?
Mesoamericans were considered the ancient ones. I'm a modern.
That's false.
I'm a modern.
Okay, you're modern. So you're modern. So you're not ancient, correct?
My DNA takes me back to those ancient people. Yes.
You're a modern Native American. You're not ancient.
I'm an ancient person in modern times. Yes, like genetically, I'm ancient.
You don't want me to read this article, right? You don't want me to read the article. You want me to break it down. I got you. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So the research titled "Late Pliocene Human Skeleton and mDNA Link." Paleo-Americans and modern Native Americans published. Okay, so that means that, right, you have there's old Pliocene, right, and Paleo are ancient people. Do you agree?
Yeah, it's referring to those people back then.
Okay, and that's pre-Paleo invader, correct?
As what?
That's pre-Paleo invader. That's pre-colonization.
So you're saying before the Spaniards and English and the European came? Yeah, before that, for sure.
Okay, so at this time period, right? What I'm saying to you, at the entire planet at this time period, during the Pliocene and the Paleo era, it was only Negroes on the planet. Period. Do you understand that? So,
that's a claim.
I know you don't want to understand it. So you saying that everybody's connected, right? But black people came before white people, correct?
Okay, so once again, you're missing the fact about thousands of years, climate, the variation in phenotypes according to being in a certain environment, for thousands of years. Like I'm saying, if you would have been here. If you would have been an Aboriginal that was here for 50,000 years, let me use the Australian Aboriginals as an example. They don't look like you, and they don't look like Africans. Nevertheless, they're related to Africans, but they have a different haplogroup. But we know
why are they related to Africans?
Because 99.9%.
Wait. Are you related to Africans? I'm saying, are you related to Africans?
Distantly.
What? I don't understand. See, I don't understand the cognitive dissonance around what's happening right now. I can't understand this, right?
You have to understand science, you have to understand genetics, and you have to understand archaeology.
I'm breaking it down to you. I'm breaking it down to you. Hey, listen. I'm breaking it down to you. Mesoamerica. I got you. Listen.
Look at the Papua New Guineans and look at the Australian.
No, I want to look at Mexicans. Don't go all the way over there. Let's stay with Mexico. I'm Mexican. You say you Mexican. I'm a Mexican. I'm a black guy. I'm from Mexico. My grandfather is Mexican. So we were there first. This is what I'm telling you. So I can prove that I was there. Listen, bro. Listen. I can prove with a shadow of a doubt. I can prove with a shadow of a doubt that the people here in so-called North America are just. I got you. Listen. You pulling up this pseudo-ass article with less than 0% DNA to prove it, right? So I'm saying that if a mixed person is mixed between a European and the original people of this land, would they have genetics of the original people of the land? That's a yes or no question.
Yeah, well, the people that are mixed with the indigenous people that are mixed with European, of course, they have their native haplogroups, but they have some European ones too because of the.
Wait. So I asked you earlier. Just like African Americans, I asked you earlier.
European DNA too.
So right now, because you believe in DNA, that means that you believe in the out of Africa or the theory of evolution, right? You believe in the theory of evolution as being a fact, yes?
It's observable. What's observable is this: that 99.9% of humans are all related genetically.
You don't want to answer that question? Why you don't want to answer that question, bro?
Because I'm not gonna answer a question to something that is how do you say hasn't been like how do you say yes, we're all related. If you want me to answer if I think all humanity is related, yes, and then we
okay.
And yes.
So that means, hold on, wait a minute. So that means that the black man was first. Yes.
The oldest, yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, no. Bro, just answer the question. Was the black man first? Yes or no?
In Africa, yes. In Africa, yes. Not in the Americas, no.
So when was the white man created, according to this so-called science that you're talking about, dude?
When were they created? Well, that's where I'm going to get to the point to the oldest African, the Khoisan San Bushmen. They already had the genetics for light skin. You know, they're South Africans. You know,
skin has nothing to do. Do you know that skin has nothing to do with craniometry and knowing the race of a person? That has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it all ties in together though. Yes, because environmental pressures is what creates your phenotypes, you know, and those environmental pressures that West Africans stood in created wide nose and thick lips because of the environment. You know what I mean? Just like any environment that's humid and hot, like even the Filipinos, they have wide noses and thick lips. Anywhere across that area, across the equator, all the way to indigenous people, they also have wide nose and thick lips in that region. But if you go higher, you know, northern natives, they have more of a straight nose because, you know, the environmental pressures are different. And just like in North Africa, you have, you know, like the East Africans, the Ethiopians and all, they have different features because of their environmental pressures.
Hey, you remember the Amin Ra Squad? Bro, you sound pseudo as hell over there with the shit you talking about right now, nigga.
It's not pseudo.
Hey,
These are all,
hey,
this is all
did the European, I got you, bro. Did the European set up a caste system where you from?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, how did they do it?
They went anywhere where they set that caste system anywhere they went.
No. How did they do it? What's a caste system? What the fuck is happening?
They categorize people from light skin to dark skin. You know, light skin being more superior. Did
the pale European? I got you. Did the pale European create light skinned people and put the half caste over the indigenous people? Yes or no?
Did European create light skinned people? They were light skinned when they got here.
Dude, you just listen. You literally just said that they set up a caste system. I'm asking you to explain what the caste system is, and you seem to want to run around this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Did they come here or did they not come here? Did they create new people or no, brother? What is happening? Why are you running away from your people?
New people. I mean, did they mix with people? Yes. Were there mixed people? Yes. Just like.
Oh, wait. So when they mixed, did they set up the caste system after they mixed? Yes or no?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So they set up a caste system based off of skin tone. Huh? right?
Correct. The lightest on top.
Okay, whoa. Well, now we getting somewhere. Okay. So now they use this caste system to push European supremacy on our people here on this land. Correct?
That caste system doesn't exist as an actual law, but it's more like colorism. It's more like colorism. Like, put it like this. Let me give you an example. In Mexico,
isn't that what you're doing right now?
Let me give you an example.
Aren't you doing pushing colorism by saying that we are from Africa? Dude, aren't you pushing colorism? Yes or no?
But that has nothing to do with colorism. That has to do with a genetic lineage, tradition, culture, language, and our actual history. You know what I mean? And so no, you can't apply that to that. You can't apply to indigenous people defending their history, culture, and identity against like pseudo claims by other ethnicities as a caste system. That's more of a trying to pull the race card. You know, can't do that.
I can't do what? Like what did I do again? Like what's happening?
Trying to pull the race card by trying to say that I'm making some kind of caste
No,
system.
I didn't pull the race card. You pulled the race card by pushing the cat. Brother, I didn't set up the caste system. The Europeans set up the caste system. You say that the caste system exists where you're from. Don't talk about Africa, Papua New Guinea. Let's talk. No. I know for a fact that where you're from, niggas was there first. Nigga, I know for a fact where you're from, black people were there first. That's what I know for a fact. That black people was there first. Pale people came there and created mixed people. And that's a part. That's what a caste system is. So when you saying the shit, you're saying the shit you saying, that doesn't make any sense. You saying that this thing exists. You saying this thing exists, and that you're pushing their agenda. I'm saying that a Paleo American is black. You're a Mesoamerican. That means middle mixed Americans. That's what that means. Native American is a part of the caste system. It's a part of the social construct.
Paleo Americans were not black though, man. They weren't like black as.
I know for a fact they are. And listen. I know for a fact they are because there was only black people on the planet at the time during the Pliocene era, sir. I know for a fact they are because of the measurements of these skulls, of these bones that Walter Neves and Richard Neves and all them said these are niggas, bro. So what you're saying is.
If that was the case, there would be black people
let's pull this video
all over Asia. There'd be all kinds of black people all over China. All those Chinese.
Hey, let's take this one down right here. Let's put up. Let's put up that.
It'd really be black people if they were the ones.
They was black. They called negritos. They were called negritos. So the so-called Chinese.
No,
what?
The negritos are in the Philippines, and that's way down south, where in the islands where there's an environment.
Why motherfuckers be talking like they know something, dude? That's not true. You was wrong about 1997. You wrong about the negritos. Negritos are all over the planet, sir, including China. They're still there right now. They have what? They've been there for, according to them, over 70,000 years, sir. What?
Indigenous peoples with a hunter-gatherer backgrounds of the Philippines, amongst the Aita, Aeta, Ati, Ata, and the Batak.
Hey, we about to put up this BBC documentary. I need you to explain what we about to see, and I need you to tell these people, because I'm gonna pull up another article and read it for you. We just read this article.
It's been debunked by genetics and by archaeology and anthropology. You know, it's like they come up. You gotta remember, a lot of people come up with theories. And they put them out there. They make a film just like you are, and then eventually somebody comes and debunks them, and science comes and they find.
Hey, well, I've never been debunked, ever.
Oh, you've been
so debunked. Ever. I've never been debunked.
I debunked your picture on your IG.
You didn't debunk anything. I never said nothing about being from 1800s. I never said that. I never said that. I never said when that picture was made, sir. You said it was made to be like it was 1800s. I never said that. So how did you debunk a picture?
But your community.
How you debunking a picture?
And you know, yeah, your community, the people that promote your
ideology. Hey man, debunk them bones in Mexico. That's what you need to do. Because I'm about to show you something right now. And I'm gonna pull up I got you. And I'm gonna pull up the Naya article.
That they're related to my people.
Hey,
there's no other way around it.
Hey, look, we don't have that much time because I got an interview in like 10 minutes.
I don't want to take up your time either, man. We can always continue this another time, but yeah.
Yeah, but no, you definitely need to see this right here. Let me pull up this
Share it,
Maya
man.
article.
Just do me a favor and put the. Oh, I've seen that BBC though. I've seen that. That's old.
Wait. So it's old. So that's debunked. That's debunked.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's debunked.
Yeah. Where they're trying to say that supposedly there was like some kind of a race before the indigenous race, and supposedly that they killed them off or some shit. I've seen that.
Oh yeah. So that's
Yeah.
So what made what got debunked?
Well, the fact that the oldest bones are a haplogroup, indigenous haplogroups, and and
No,
the fact that
haplogroups. Okay, so I'm just want to point out this dude right here believes in the theory of evolution. He's pushing eugenics and haplogroups. They work together, and everybody comes from Africa except us. So once again, he keeps saying that we're Africans, right? And we all supposed to be related. And I'm asking him who was first. We're talking 10,000 BC, and you mean to tell me that we can't find no pale people and nowhere else on the planet except for America? Does that make sense? We have the actual bones right here. Listen, you cannot use DNA in this conversation, so I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Why are there some unmixed? Okay, no, this is not DNA, but why are some unmixed indigenous tribes, or a lot of the unmixed indigenous tribes in South America, darker than the oldest African in Africa, and they're not mixed? So why are they darker than the San Bushman people? Why, you know what I mean?
You tell me. I don't care about that. But talking about dark skin, all that has nothing to do with craniometry.
You keep bringing up pale skin and all this skin.
Okay,
color.
dark
Once
skin.
I bring it up against your claims, then you say why
dark people predate pale people, brother. I don't know why you don't understand that. Why you so obtuse to this idea?
They're light brown and they're lighter than indigenous tribes that are not mixed in South America. So explain that.
So I'm not talking about skin tone.
I'm
not talking about skin tone, dude.
Skin. You're talking about pale
I'm
skin.
not talking about skin tone. So you got the wrong person.
Then what do you mean
I'm
by
not talking
pale?
about skin tone.
What do you mean by pale?
Bro, hold on, let me find this article. This is crazy. I can't believe this shit. Can y'all believe this? This is crazy. I actually can't believe that it's this tough to get through to you. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you cape for these pale people so much is just so crazy to me, man. Like I can't with y'all, man. That is crazy, bro. I can't for the life of me. And then you try to put the DNA on the stuff, and that's a part of the caste system. That's a part of things. You know this happening, but you're just gonna deny it like it's not happening. That colorism is happening, and that you're not pushing colorism by telling us that we from Africa, right? So these same dark people. Hold on, man, I got something for you.
While you search what you're looking for, let me tell you a little bit about my background, man. I grew up kicking it with 5%ers. I read all the Elijah Muhammad books back in the day when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've been around all that shit. Like I know all this. Like I've read. I saw all the Vance Tertima videos. I read The Making of the White Man. You know what I mean? Just so you know that I'm not just some out of nowhere person that doesn't really know certain things. I know a lot more than you think.
Okay, that's cool.
Put it like this: my indigenous peoples, they went and kicked it with Khalid Muhammad, and they were chilling with Khalid Muhammad when he was alive, and they were out there kicking it with him over there when he would have his talks in LA, down there like in the South Central area. So you know they connect our peoples, indigenous peoples, connected with the 5%ers and the Muslims about 15 years ago, 20 years ago. And that's how long I've known all this information. And you know, they approached us with that, you know, and then we had to set it straight, and we let them know, nah, you know, what you guys are teaching about us is inaccurate, and they accepted it. You know what I mean? But just so you know, we got that relationship.
All right. So your article was 2014. My article is 2017. That's cool. And my article comes from the Smithsonian.
All right, share it. Do me a favor. Can you post it on the chat so I can open it up?
Okay. We about to pull it up. Don't trip.
But post it on the chat. I need to see it. I need to see it all myself, just like I did. Please, please. Because let me tell you, I'm sure you guys are all good people. You guys, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to make static like that. It's just that a lot of indigenous peoples are being attacked with racism now with these ideologies and getting threats and shit like that. So it got to a point where we got to stand up because, you know, once women and children are getting threatened and there's these movements and you know, and making all these claims, and that's it, you know, people, it's going to make a people stand up. So that's why I'm here. I'm here in defense of my people.
Right. So what are we saying? What are we saying that's taking something away from you? When we saying we Aboriginal through America, right?
Yeah, basically, that's where they make claims to our cultural accomplishments and heritage and identity. It's everything.
Okay. Well, no, I never said I was indigenous or Native American. I said I'm an Aboriginal American.
I am an Aboriginal. I'm an Aboriginal, Western Aboriginal, aka indigenous, aka whatever, American Indian, all these stupid labels that the English language carries. But we never defined ourselves by the English language. That's what we got to understand. This English language is a whole other beast that came from the other side of the world that has nothing to do with my people and our history and our definitions of ourselves. We define ourselves by our nations and our genetic lineage, where we come from and who we come from.
Okay, this article was in 2020. This is even a newer one, okay? All right. So
what happened to that last one? I needed you to shoot that last one. Why are you switching it up?
I'm trying to find. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Send it to you. Hold on. I was just trying to get a more up to date one, but now I've got some of this one, sir.
Nah, you're trying to find one that you could just twist the words and fit in there. It's fit your narrative.
Well, no, that's what you just did, but that's fine.
No, I didn't. The article clearly says that it's haplogroup D1. Indigenous peoples are haplogroup D1.
Okay. That's haplogroups is a part of a.
Look, science isn't controlled by Europeans all over the globe. You got scientists in Africa, scientists in Mexico, geneticists all over the world. There's not a white man breathing over the back of everybody's neck in a lab. You know what I mean? You're giving up too much power.
I'm not doing that. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm not.
All right, I got you. Okay. And we got to get up out of here, yo.
Yeah, man.
We got to definitely come back and do this, man, because I got to be over on American Air, y'all. So we about to go over there real fast. I'm gonna send this to you in Instagram or whatever. We can do a part 2 of this some other day.
We'll meet up again.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram though.
All right.
That's cool. All right. Hey man, it was fun. You know, like I said, we got some stuff.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you giving me a shot to come in here, and with much respect. Like, just as a person, you know, when it comes to all that other shit that we're here about, obviously, you know, that's like that's a hard subject that stirs a lot of shit up. But as people, I respect everybody, and that's all I want to say.
Right. So I want to say one thing though. You said that you studied with 5%ers and you know about.
Yeah, I've been around a lot of people, man. I've been around a lot of people. Like as a youth, I was so lucky to be around a lot of like revolutionaries and a lot of everything. And you know. So
do you know whether or not that these people created the school system and Indian school, and they used in the religion and all the things they use
no doubt
to put themselves like, okay, so you know that the caste system happened where you're from, correct? And they use colorism to push the caste system.
No doubt. The way it's being used today by other groups.
Say what?
The way other groups use colorism today.
Right.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it make more sense to join with all people who say that they're indigenous and aboriginal to this land to go against the pale skins?
that's not how it works. Because I know a lot of shitty people from all walks of life. You know what I mean? To me, this is not a unity of based on color. This is a unity based on truth and on brotherhood. You know, just
Okay. Well, with that being said, though, what we're saying is that we were here first, and that
well, I can't embrace that because it's not true. So I can't be a brother.
Okay, but listen, sir, listen. You cannot use DNA to. How about this? How about this right here? Right, I'm a modern Native American too, correct?
Genetically.
Come on, bro. Like, stop. Hey, you know, Native American is a social construct that they just created in 1975.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't say exactly. I'm saying that I'm Aborigine to this land, and that I'm
not an Aboriginal,
right. And I'm gonna take. Okay, bro. I'm just real fast so we can get you up out of here. So I'm saying that I am an Aborigine to the Americas, right? And that not only my craniology, my cranial structure matches the She people, right? Okay, Olmecs, the Aztecs, the Incas, the Mayans, and all these people here in America, and I can prove this with science, and I'll do this for you. Right?
Where's the
I prove this. I can prove this. I can prove this with new science. They're calling it LIDAR. Hold on, I'm not finished. I can prove that the people in Mexico are the same people in Mississippi and Georgia, all the way up to Michigan. Right?
Why do the Afro-Mexicans embrace their African culture, and why do they know it?
I'm not African. I'm not African, brother. That's a social construct as well.
The black people in Mexico, they know they're African. Even
that's not true. That's not true. That's a lie.
You know the city Yanga. That you know about the city Yanga, right?
No.
That was built by a slave that completely revolted against the Spaniards. You know, and it's and you know he founded it, and they're a maroon people. You know, and you know they recognize that they're African. He was an African, and he built it. And even the Afro-Mexicans.
Hey, what does maroon mean in Spanish? What does maroon mean in Spanish? Tell the people what maroon means in Spanish, brother.
I don't know what it means in Spanish, but maroon is not a Spanish word that I know.
Do you speak Spanish?
It's an English word.
No, dude. Do you speak Spanish?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, what's the word for brown?
Café.
Say that. Spell that for us, please.
CAFE.
Okay, so you never heard brown in Spanish being maroon ever? That's just the first time you heard this concept.
Well, technically, maroon is like a brownish crimson color. It's like brownish, not even like a real brown.
Okay. All right. So check us out. We're gonna get out here though. I just appreciate that. Hey y'all, come see us over at American Heiress, man. We about to go in and I'm gonna show some artifacts and stuff over there. So I'm getting into this a little bit and I'll show a few things over there at American Heiress. So that's what we're about to do, right? We're about to show some of these and pyramids and things that our ancestors, murals and stuff like that. Mummies. We about to show all that, right? You're gonna have to explain. You're gonna explain why we got all this over here. Predate mixed people, predate Native Americans. Now, when they said that Naya genetics match modern Native Americans, you know that's a construct, but modern Native Americans as well. We're just not mestizos. So our genetics and our structures, our sinews match the people that are in this ground. Now, the European came over here. You said that they created a CASA system. What we're saying is that you are pushing the CASA people, brother, by saying the dark people in Mexico, these and Central and South America and the Canary Islands from Africa is disrespectful. You not understand that?
Well, they define themselves as
Abdul Muhammad. He wasn't Kunta Kinte, and he know his roots.
They define themselves as Afro-Mex. That means African and Mexican in Mexico.
No, Afro means natural. Afro means natural. So stop that. Afro means natural. Those maroons that you're talking about are brown people. That means brown. Maroon means brown. That kafir shit you talking about. Again, bro, like you being disingenuous in your talking points. Maroon not mean that they shipwrecked Africa, brother. Or they was running away. That's the colonized stuff. Like that comes later. See what I'm saying? So maroon means brown. So it's a descriptive term of brown. So they did not bring those people from Africa, sir. I want to let you know that. So we're gonna get up. Like I said, salute to everybody. Thank you and have you again, man. We can talk because hopefully we can get something because we're not excluding you from the Aborigine paradigm or the Aboriginal people. We're not, because there's strength, knowledge, and power, brother, in us coming. See what I'm saying? But our problem is of our. So once again, we were here first. It's what this movie's about. Prove with a shadow of a doubt that we were first. You cannot. Can I get in your tribe?
That's not how it works. You don't just get in the tribe. Most people are born into their tribes.
You can't use that to prove any tribal stuff or migrations or anything, especially attached to social constructs like out of Africa and evolution. So that's all I'm saying on that, bro. So we're gonna get up out of here. I want to say thank everybody for coming in. Peace to everybody. Hopefully leave the chat room for a minute, man. Peace to everybody in here. We're gonna get over. See y'all over at the American Heirs. And we'll say thanks to G-Rod for coming nonetheless.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. Like I said, man, we're here to build, man. We're here to tell the truth. That's what we're about, man. So if you're really about the truth, then we could build something together. So that's what we're doing, building to come to some type of understanding. So I appreciate you coming, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you all.
Peace.
Peace and love to everybody. Peace.